secret force of pole position.
They're moving real fast, they're the only ones who can get their own time. They never be too far behind, they're always fighting crime. Undercover and facing adventure in the danger zone. Pretty soon they'll be off on a mission. Come and watch them go. What's behind this gun show? What's behind this gun show? Only they're on the road. Sit back and watch them go.
And we are on, folks.
We are?
Well, yeah, but we're not on the picture. I mean, something.
They don't need to see us.
They don't need to
No,
see us,
they've
but
seen us
the picture
before.
on the OBS.
Audibly.
They've,
is enough.
oh, there we are. They've seen us. Look, they see us.
Oh, they do.
Look at that.
They do see us.
Look at
Hey,
that.
guys.
Greetings, TNT fam.
It's always a pleasure.
Excuse me?
Pleasure.
You have to pay extra for that, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Too far
French,
français?
you do. No, I think that's German.
Is he Deutsch?
Yes.
German. Oh no, it's I think it's Japanese.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Now we have Miss Jillian here. Telecontrols.
Princess Jilly.
Princess Jillian.
Respect the title.
And right back there we have Alan. He is joining us for the telecast tonight.
Stick your tongue around.
What?
Oh, nice.
There he is.
There we
There
go.
you Alan. Good. Now up here we have. Right there is my Scott.
And I've pre-liked the video because I know it's going to be a banger, and I don't want to miss anything
We're full of
live.
banging. And up front or in the back is Scott Pasek. We'll see him shortly.
Tater Todd.
Tater Tot Scott?
Yeah, Tater Tot. Now listen.
Back
getting
having a
ready.
snack.
We are going to start promptly at 7. We have a bunch of people up there. We have T.A. Teskey. But I thought I would poke my head out. Tammy is having a party for the entire cast. It started at 4:30, and some people have already started saying goodbye. But she's a cast of her show, Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. So we had over 40 people.
Wow.
I'm just going to poke in here and see if I see anything exciting.
Hey, Jillian, Acid Rain is saying the chat's not working on the website.
Oh, yeah, it's not going to yet. I haven't
Okay.
added the thing in yet.
What's not
And PCB Junkie and Nick the Toy Collector have both
None
said
before.
the audio is not good.
So TNT is the largest birthday party facility in the world. As
Wow.
long as there's not more than 50 people.
Greetings, Anthony.
However, aren't I the cheapest in the world?
You are
In
cheap.
quality or price?
I'll admit you were a cheap
My, I need this badly. Now
What's
listen,
badly?
While we're waiting, Scott, why don't
Well-
we stumble around in the back?
Is there a pair of headphones around here?
No, there should be, but
There was. They
we
were
don't
hanging right
we don't have
there.
a studio monitor that works.
They were hanging.
By the way, Jillian, here's the beautiful 4K camera that you got just sitting here in a pile.
China North Air Gun says Todd is low. Acid Rain says Todd has no idea what is going on, which of course is true.
Yeah, I need to get set up.
All right, I'm gonna swap out my batteries real quick, just in case.
I have to add the
Todd swallowed the mic. Does anybody hear me? Is my mic working?
his mic is always low. I tell him that every time. Okay, so let me go into sales.
Paul is saying the audio is off now, so I don't know what's happening.
Is his mic pack on? Go make sure his mic pack's on.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he's not even wearing it. Is the OB?
wearing
Oh,
it.
okay. I was saying you can enable the OBS mic.
I can do that. I'll just do that.
See if it generates
I
some.
see lovers coming through the mic picture. Buy me a set of headphones. Let me get the website front homepage.
Oh, he said Todd is low as in IQ, so maybe they can hear him.
All right, chat's back up on the sales site.
Oh, thank you, PCB. PCB says Scott and Chuck are fine.
Okay, well, I don't know if we're fine, but
TA says Chuck and Scott are fine.
Todd, on the other hand, yes. Chad is now working on the website. Thank you, Princess Jillian.
Is his mic on, or is it just low?
I don't know, but that's quite the camera angle he's got going on here. He looks like a turtle.
He and Pat used to argue about that angle all the time back in the day.
Now it is.
I need my glasses on my face.
This is Scott.
There's plenty of shit around here to see, I'll tell you that much.
Now how does Todd sound?
Feces everywhere.
Sound on Todd just a little.
That was quite a mess,
There you
wasn't
have
it?
it.
These are ready
Todd
for
needs
our
to return
production.
his
It's
mic
testing 1, 2, 3.
to the local drive-thru he stole it
He's
from.
preparing them with a different ending. We had to put a different ending on it. So we're replacing the old phone system with a new one that's supposed to be a lot better. I was telling you about the Unico monitor. We have these in stock. They're $350 each plus
Is this
shipping. The right ratio, it'll drop into your
I
Simpsons,
didn't notice.
your Street Fighter, pretty much anything. Have you been chattering back here?
Yes, we've been talking about the fact that your mic doesn't work.
Right.
Yeah, but
Well,
I see
Nick the
it's
Toy
on.
Collector says it's a
At
little
least tell
better.
me this. Have you been describing what I've been showing?
There you go. No.
We could
The
describe.
new phone system will work as well as Todd's mic. It's probably accurate. PCB. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan
Ryan
613.
613.
Ryan.
PCB Junkie is correct. This is only sale number 94. We're still figuring it out. Every time we do a sale, it's like we're doing it for the first time.
Well, first of all, let me tell you,
Feels like the first
I will never
time.
compare to all the other sales that are running very successfully.
Isn't there one
Let's
going
list
on?
them all. None!
Cough and carry. Oh.
You mean coffin, Carrie?
Although Tristan had one last night.
Tristan did have one last night.
Oh,
And
Todd,
I
in a
understand
rare
he sold most of the stuff.
in a rare positive comment, your friend Chris Franchi says, and I quote, "Sounds fine, not too loud, not distorted." Sounds like a diet beverage, but
And
positive feedback.
PCB Junkie says coughing into it fixed it.
Oh, there was phlegm caught in the sponge.
Oh, you and your stupid broadcast films.
I need
This
more
is a
coffee.
mess.
I'm going to apologize
I
in
have more
advance
coffee.
for the noise.
We have coffee.
And the copyright claim.
That too.
There better not be a copyright claim.
Chuck is going out there.
Hello.
He's heading over.
Pardon
man,
me,
what's
please.
happening?
Thank you so very much.
I'm going to sit in this chair. Yeah, so
Todd, is that your coffee and do you want it?
now we
Only the
have
best coffee.
copyright claims a go-go.
And I'm drinking out of
the
the
time clock. We start soon. So
drinking out of the Zabar's mug.
and look, it's Zaber.
Yeah, I've already
Yep.
been informed.
That's good stuff, baby. It's
Is that
very
yours?
Good stuff.
Chris, we're going to miss you
I like it.
on Friday.
Good. It's going to come back here.
Okay, fine.
Coffee
Airspace.
is
We're going to miss
going,
you Friday
which is
at
good.
Pinfest.
Why don't you speak to them for a minute? Switch it to that mic. I'm going to ask Tammy a question.
Okay.
Switch
Oh,
it
okay.
over to the
All
main camera.
All right. Chuck and I will speak to everybody for
Yes,
a minute.
let's speak to someone.
There we go. I'll be back. I'll turn it off.
Oh, whoops, sorry,
You're
Chuck.
good. Nope, you're all good. The best part about getting to this table sometimes is you guys can't see the floor, but usually there's stuff piled about yay high on the floor that I have to climb over or climb around. This time we actually did make some space, but
Nick the
There's
Toy
still-
Collector says,
a pile.
Nick the Toy Collector says, let's start selling junk, guys.
Let's start selling.
we should just start selling
we
the junk.
probably should.
We have 6 minutes until the junk starts.
And we have a new co-host tonight. I don't know if everybody sees the Pac-Man ghost that is with us this evening.
The sound reactive. Batman's good.
Anthony S. is the floor sticky. No stickier than those movie theaters, you know, the ones with the little closet-like rooms. No stickier than that.
It's a fair question.
You go in, you put your money. Never mind. Anyway, moving on.
All right, Franchi. I don't know if which one is Blinky.
We have Inky Pinky, Blinky, and Clyde, or
But
Inky
what color was
Pinky.
Blinky?
Inky is blue.
Well,
Yeah, no, but he's asking Blinky. He says Blinky.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Which one's Blinky?
Acid Rain, you are correct.
Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. So is Blinky the red one?
I don't know.
I'm not.
For some reason, I feel like Chris Franchi should know.
I feel like I should know, and I feel bad, but that's a great question, Chris.
Actually, Paul's question is a good one too. Is Ghost from China?
Probably.
great.
Pac-Man,
It was gonna look at the back
na-na-na.
of my head and my hair all night.
I don't know where it's made, but it's awful light, so it's certainly possible. It's kind of like if Temu made it. T.A. Kasky is correct. The floors at the Blue Oyster likely are sticky, and Todd, I'm sure, knows about it. You ever see the Skechers Todd wears? He wears those for a reason. He can walk around the sticky floors without making too much noise, and no footprints. Well, that and their slip-ons, too. So
Right, so every time they get stuck,
right,
he's able to put his shoe back on without having to bend over.
Exactly correct. Are you back?
All right, Todd, are you ready?
Did you turn your mic back on?
Put your mic back in front of your face.
Why do I get abused? And why do you think they abuse me, young man?
We literally asked if you were ready.
Order of importance, chronological or alphabetical?
But the bathroom floors in TNT are also sticky.
There you have
They're
it.
very sticky because I go in there often.
And Frenchie says Todd wears Skechers because he's sketchy.
There you have it.
Is that true?
Are you jealous of my Skechers?
You definitely have some sketchy.
We were talking
Now
about
listen,
your
we
slip-ons.
have 3 minutes before we go live. Do we have any? How
We're
many do
already
we
live.
have? 20? 30 on?
61 at least.
I am actually going to zoom this in a little bit.
There's only 61
Whoa!
That much?
Whoa!
So that when I'm sitting here, the back
Extreme
of my
close-up
head was
cam.
The back of my head was in the thing the whole time.
Well, Passover is over. Maybe you should not be reclining any longer.
Anyway, we're going to sell things here on the show 3 ways. 2 ways tonight. 2 ways. We used to do 3. We're only doing 2.
2 and 2.
Couldn't handle 3 ways.
Yeah, 3 ways were tough. I'm just too old.
You're tired already?
So we have best offer, and we have fastest finger.
Oh.
Now the first item tonight is a you know what, this doesn't say if it's fastest finger.
It's the flyers. I can't imagine it's fastest finger.
Well, anything is possible, but the auction screen doesn't appear on our telescreen in front of us.
That's okay. We haven't started the auction yet. And by the way, it's not an auction. It's
Yes,
a
it's
live sale.
Yes.
Best offer sale.
Exactly.
So there's 2 ways you can buy. Best offer or
Fastest
the
finger.
fastest finger means
Exactly.
we'll show a price.
Sorry,
you
Todd.
pay. Now, it is.
Well, that's not what fastest finger means. Fastest finger means we're going to put the price up on the screen. If you have the fastest finger, you hit the buy it now button and it's yours.
I think this is important. I'm going to show everybody who came up with the name of fastest finger. Will you please turn on the OBS?
You don't have to. I just hit the desk cam button.
There we are.
There she is.
Oh.
Because buy it now is like an eBay term, right? For, you buy it now, and that's not what we're doing. We
Right,
took
buy-
buy it now, and
You
that's
should
now
be
in the
telling
lower
that to
part.
the
Yeah.
camera.
The buy it now
Buy
is
it
not a
now is now
race.
in the
You could have told
lower
it to
part.
my camera if you had my camera on. Now, our determination tonight is to get this show over by
The show
9.
over by 9.
So let's
Now,
start
you'll
at
notice-
6:59.
now, look, that reserve for the flyers. This was.
Put it in as a best offer, not a fastest.
It was supposed to be a fastest.
Jimmy, thank you for the super
going
chat.
great.
Happy birthday. Little,
This is going great.
Not my fault, but
No.
I can fix that.
Fix it.
I just go that way.
Fix it.
Okay, while we're fixing it, can we...
Actually, no. Here's what to do.
can
Lower the
display it.
reserve. Lower the reserve to $15. Do that because that was too high.
So do you want it as an
Here,
auction item?
you
Yeah, we'll just
show...
do it as an auction.
All right, so
We
it's a
have
best offer,
Aerosmith,
$15 reserve.
$15. Star War, the
Star
premium
Wars.
edition.
Display the item.
Now here's a rare one. Stupid Mario Brothers Mushroom World.
The mini pinball
The
machine?
mini pinball machine. Original flyer. It's not a copy.
Scott says he wants one of these.
Kiss
one.
pinball.
Oh, no, he wants a Kiss. Sorry.
Kiss pinball. Knuckle Bash, a Smash Atari game.
That's a great
It actually
game.
bombed. Here is World
Oh, I
Series.
love-
Cinematronics
that's a
video
great
game.
game.
That was a smash hit. Medieval Madness. This is the Chicago gaming version, which we are taking orders for, the Merlin edition. So,
You said you were
Sippin'
sold out, I
Jimmy-
thought.
I think he may have some.
Sippin' Jimmy just super chatted $20.
That's slipping,
Thank
Jimmy.
you very much.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Slip it.
thank
that
you,
was
Jimmy.
good.
Says, happy birthday, little Everett. $20.
Thank you, Jimmy.
I don't even know who that is.
Me neither.
Todd, you
Never
know-
heard of him.
Space Invaders, Deluxe Space Invaders,
And finally,
and Your Ass Is Mine Park. Okay, Start the
That's an
countdown. young
incredible
lady.
lot of flyers.
Arcade Maze is the high bidder at 20.
Arcade Maze is going to get it. The countdown, you'll notice for new viewers, it goes down to 20. If anybody bids, it restarts at 20. If not, then Arcade Maze will get this.
7.
Now, temporarily,
6.
I'm going to go in and end the color cartoon. I just want to see if Arcade Maze won. Arcade Maze won. If you want, you can actually go and sell the next item.
You can sell the next item.
We actually have to take them out.
Oh, go
and
stop
show
the
them.
cartoon
I'm
and I'll
gonna
take
stop-
them
I'm
out.
gonna stop
I
the
love
cartoon.
the fact that we're always prepared on this show.
That was
All the freaking time.
That was an incredible group of flyers, though.
That was a very, very good group of flyers. Watch the
Sorry
tablecloth.
about that.
So we're trying to fancy up this place.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so now, I don't know why we have to take these
Chuck,
out. Have you ever seen ROMs
yes,
before?
nobody in the chat is asking, are those Baskin ROMs?
They are. No one is asking if they're Baskin ROMs. However, we will show. Where's the OBS?
It is right here.
Can we show on the OBS what we have here?
I suppose we can go back.
Oh,
to
all right, Todd, you're just in time to show
All right,
the
well,
Baskin
what you're
ROMs
going to
on
see,
the
you got a
OBS.
ton of ROMs. We found these in drawers. Most of them are new. These are in Fat Joe's. We're going to have tons of ROMs, by the way. Tons and tons of them. So you're basically going to get Frenzy ROMs.
Frenzy.
Scrambler.
Oh, that's
It's Scrambler.
What does that say?
Scrambler.
What does that say?
And you're also going to get
Those
Frenzy.
are Frenzies.
These are the Frenzies. Oh, there's more. There's
If they saw those. They can see. They got them. They know what they are. They've seen ROMs.
And you have pictures on screen, too. Okay? If you would like to start the countdown.
Well, Electroflux has started the bidding at $50, or
Oh,
is the
it's
current
jumped up quite a
bidder.
Oh, okay. Can you start the countdown?
Galaxian wants to know how many ROMs are here.
Well, I'd
Which
have to look at the camera.
Forcing you to open them all.
The video.
Nicely done,
The
Galaxian.
pictures, actually, you can count them on the videos. So, there's a lot of them. They really are. He had a ton of these. But these are all like the Frenzy ROMs. There's only so
They're
many.
sold.
Okay, they're gone.
Scott, would you do me a favor? Could you
Electroflux
put those over?
gets
Put
this
them on the
pack.
Elvira
Now,
for now, I guess.
There's going to
All
be
right.
more ROMs, folks.
There are going to be more ROMs.
We have more.
Did you mix up the Frenzy and the Scrambler ROMs?
I didn't get the Scrambler ROMs open.
What's in here? Are they all Frenzies?
Yeah, these are
These
all
are Frenzies. Okay, fine.
So, well, we can put them all in here. We can just put them in one. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. So, now we have, interestingly enough, somebody emailed and said they wanted to put in a bid because they weren't going to be watching. You're going to get 4 boards.
No, you're going to
Now,
get 2
this
boards.
one, well, no, there's 2 more.
Oh, really?
A complete set.
Oh, really? Catch.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thank
the,
you.
the
Really?
Battlezone boards.
Oh, hang on. She
Okay.
buried them under number 4.
If you could turn
Sorry.
on the OBS, Jillian. Okay, now, right here, it used to be in a little box. The original program has it in a box, not a big picture.
Okay, well, I can do that for you. Hold on. You want me to do it from over here?
Yeah,
by
no,
turning on and off that.
yeah, there we go. Now,
Okay.
what I wanted to show you, this is important.
Todd doesn't like
This
change.
is a Battlezone board that somebody, it's fully complete.
It's like my
this
dog.
is the auxiliary board for Battlezone. And somebody put heat sinks on 4 of these processors. The board may even work. And everything's present. It's as clean as a whistle. It is very clean. Now, this is a Tempest that Eldorado Games had repaired. See, Tempest auxiliary board.
in what year was that repaired, did they say?
Says 05.
Oh, okay, nice.
Everything is on the board. It's dusty. We have not tested it. I don't have a Tempest. Now, the Battlezone, this auxiliary board is fully complete. Everything's in place. And here is the other part of the board. And everything's in place. All the pots, everything. But somebody took these 4 ROMs out. It wasn't me. It was just, we just found this in the box. This cleans this out, I think, at Tempest. our battle zones. So we started the counter. We have Scott Caldwell's the high bidder.
Oh,
Brian
not
Lucas.
anymore.
So, honestly, I can't tell you, but there's a chance this board works, there's a chance this board works, and there's a chance this board works. We have no way of knowing.
There is no way of knowing, but can I just say hello to our Phil, who said he is so late. Phil, I agree with
Phil,
T.A.
you
Caskey. It's not a party until you're here.
Now, the mic mixer is going red when Chuck talks. Is that a good thing? Is he too loud? I don't know. But it looks
might
like
be.
it looks like Cuda is the high bidder at 135. Huh?
Are they numbered?
I think
Yeah.
Chuck is Mike
Four.
4. Yes.
Ride your level.
Todd, is that correct?
Yeah, she's way. Yeah.
Chris Franchi says, I was trying to figure out why Todd's hair looked different today. I think I figured it out. He washed it.
Oh, Rez.
We're up to 145.
Whoa,
My
who
empire
to sell?
is slowly falling off the face of the earth.
What Chris missed is yesterday you were wearing a button-down shirt and were incredibly handsome.
He was looking svelte. Svelte, believe
Have
it
you
or
ever
not.
heard that word before?
Svelte.
Not used
Okay.
about you, no.
What about my muscular
Up.
Chuck
Talking about the
here?
other
It's
Chuck.
Paul said you went to the groomers. Is that true?
They hate me. Listen,
He
if
was
you-
such a good
We're
boy.
thinking of going out for ice cream, by the way.
We are thinking about it.
Look, 4 seconds left.
Frankie
Cuda
says
looks
he
like he's
loves
getting it.
Congratulations, Cuda sales.
Cuda has won. We can't put anything in the kitchen now.
That's
No,
until
we're going to have to put everything
was
on
terrible
the floor.
Tammy's party is over. Yeah, isn't that awful?
We're going to put everything on Elvira, Mandalorian, Led Zeppelin,
Who
Deadpool,
stapled these together?
Venom,
Some
Star Wars, and
dope.
Labyrinth.
Okay, now, we sold a Terminator, and we bought a brand new Mylar.
I'm working on it. I'll be there in a second.
So, we have decided to dump this Mylar. Okay? Now, I see Gino's the high bid. It did reach the reserve of 15. It looks perfect except one spot.
Oh.
He's going to point it out on the right there, but it doesn't actually go all the way through. But this would look great framed on the wall.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, you
touched
must
the
have
battery.
bumped the battery. Push the battery up. Okay, the battery, just slide it up, son. And then it may come back on any second.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Good, okay,
Oh,
so
no.
there it is.
Galaxian
no,
is
it's
now
not.
doing the technical difficulty count.
Uh-oh, somebody's bumped it again.
No, I switched inputs so that we don't have a black screen up. Give me a second.
Okay, we're switching the telecast.
He bumped the battery.
The battery.
PCB Junkie is correct. This is a quality broadcast. Phil says slide it in and out.
Well, we might have to use the new camera, kids.
All right.
No, it'll return it. Just check the other input.
Hey,
Well,
I can do this all night.
Let me
Just
do
hold
this.
the items
All right,
over
let me
here.
hold on. I'm going to go up front.
Please wait.
Look at this. It's beautiful.
Standing by. It's a beautiful
Yes,
translate.
absolutely.
We don't need to talk.
That is the one.
And Jillian Anthony says
No.
you're doing a fantastic job.
Always a challenge.
Okay, let's do this.
All right.
This is another battery.
In case it's
PCB
I
says let
suspect-
Jillian run the show.
Here's what
I
must
agree.
have happened.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, what I
Phil,
think is
as much fun as
this
you're
is-
having at
this
home,
was
we're having
full
that
charge.
much more fun.
well, this was fully charged, but I think it's losing its punch.
Has
And
it
I am going to write the
has
nastiest
it
letter.
discharged?
Is this since this is batteries? Is this Elon Musk's fault? Because I could write them a letter. Anyway, there we are.
Masha 2500 is our high bidder at $45. Jillian, I think you can start the count.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, definitely. Here's the countdown. Now, don't our auctions run nice and fast?
Can you give me an I'll be back, Todd?
I'll be back.
Not bad, not bad.
I'll be back. All right, well, this is under actually item 4, and gosh, we're already at the. Could we be at the 11-minute mark, or is it more?
So Bob R says every auction Todd says that he's going to buy a new camera but never does what gives. Bob R, we are sitting with a brand new 4K camera that someone refuses to use.
Well, the
I'm
problem with
gonna
the
say-
camera is it doesn't match up and doesn't seem to work.
Yeah, don't even.
It uses funny connectors.
And it's sold.
It's sold.
I don't know who
Thank
bought
you
it.
very much.
I don't know what they paid for it, but
Yes,
it's
it uses
sold.
modern connectors. That's what
I
it
will
is.
take a look at it. Yes, it has a
Item number 5, the Cyclone.
micro HDMI.
Huh. Okay. Now here's what happened. We bought side art for a Cyclone. These are stencils. We never used the head stencils. The heads were fine. This is a set, so you can do both sides of your Cyclone. The stencils are identical. So what you do is you cut that in half, you paint the head black, and then you paint on red, and then you paint on yellow, one color at a time. So you would paint this side on first, and then that side,
Do you see Paul's comment?
and it would look beautiful, just like me. What did Paul
He
write?
said USB-C is way
Yes,
too
yeah,
new
that's
for
right, yeah.
TNT.
That's junk. USB is junk.
And would you like to point out Stringer Films?
Yes, Todd, we got a super chat from Stringer Films, $2. He's supporting you, saying, yes, Elon did it as it relates to the batteries, and that's why the T2 Mylar was keyed.
Bob R., you are correct. By the way, no one wants to see us in 4K.
Oh, did you start the bidding?
Yes,
has been started. Who made it $100? I didn't.
You apparently did. I suspect the reserve should be $10.
No. Change that
Should be
to
15, right?
No, it says 10.
It does say 10,
Okay.
but that's not the reserve. Why does it? It says the reserve is 10, but in the computer it's 100. See, can you change that? Good.
So I have to get to the right spot on the screen.
Okay. Yeah. See, it's
And now that should change it. I have to hit redisplay item. And I have to make it green again.
okay.
Now you should be fine.
All right, good. So the reserve has been met. Yeah. Somehow. Anyway, the reserve was only $10. Okay. So
Shabadoo.
start the countdown, please, young
Chuck
lady.
Laxian says the technical difficulty counter is at 3.
Oh,
Paul,
God.
these would look great on the hood of your
Jillian said
car.
this was going to run smoothly.
It would if you'd just be quiet and let it run.
Oh.
And if you had prepared and like not entered 100 instead
I
of
don't
10.
think anybody wants these stencils.
I actually
So
Well-
if you see now the beauty of this,
I could have had
Doesn't Joey have them since the reserve is $10 and he bid 15?
that's correct.
Okay,
Joey won
so
them.
we're done.
It's done.
Joey, Jojo, whatever.
I just lost a lot of money.
Shabadoo.
Oh, no.
How about a dot matrix
That's
display?
what it is. We have a dot matrix display now.
It's number 1.
Now, if you'll notice,
You have the fastest finger with a $5 current high offer. Did you change?
Laxian,
yeah,
can you up the count by 1, please?
Thank you,
yeah,
Tim.
somebody
NAR.
must have put that in. Okay.
Not only that, you say what the reserve on it is in the text.
No, it doesn't say the reserve.
Todd's a professional.
Okay, look. Here's the deal. This is the fastest finger. If you look at the pictures show a beautiful display, except can you turn on this camera?
Oh, yes.
And the last line is out, a very far line. It's possible. See, I look at the top. These are the pins, and it looks like you may be able to fix it if you scrape the glass away. See, the ones that are made out of the ribbon cable you can't fix. But this, people have been successful in repairing these. But we're just going to sell it. Nice bright display, and this is a nice cheap price. And even if you put this in a game, there's usually nothing displayed on that last except a border. Who will pay me?
No one.
Who will pay me
No one.
this incredible price that you see? Yes, go ahead. Here we go. $35, and it is sold. Okay. And it is sold to, it looks like Jester?
Jay Lester.
Jay Lester. Okay.
Yes. Moe's brother.
That's it. That's good.
Are you?
And then Chuck's arms are,
Getting tired.
they are.
They are tiring. Because I have to hold stuff
Do you have a
up
dot
while
matrix
Todd
printer?
talks. I'm the
Oh, no,
Vanna
we don't have
White.
any dot matrix. No, what, I don't know what
Vanna
we
White
have.
of this sale.
Yearly. I could get some. We could switch over. Now, We've been converting all of our Bally Stern games to digital, to LEDs. And these...
I love the focus box.
Yes, but I don't see it focusing anymore.
It just came up on your face.
Now, do you see these boards? These are clean, clean boards. Here, will you turn on Mr.
OBS.
OBS. Now, the 5 of these boards came right out of a games. Most of them, if not all of them, work. Okay? They're clean. All the transistors are present. There's no battery damage. This one's one of the last ones they made because the board color is white. None of the pins on the edge are bent. And we had 5 of them, and I asked Kurt to grab a 6th one. But these 5, all the transistors are present. Everything is here. Everything is fine. The last one has some bent pins, although all the transistors are present, and there's no battery damage. Yeah, but you have to straighten the little pins out on the side. So all 6, start the countdown. We'd like to dump at one special price. And it's going to be special just for you. So as you can see, MJ has the high bid. The countdown is down to 10 seconds.
We can't give away
The
dust for
$30,
free.
that means he's going to get them for $5 each. Let's see. Will he get them? No, Kuda has jumped in at 35. I see people listing these. They go through them. They clean them. They change 1 or 2 transistors or something. And I see them up on eBay all the time for $74.99. For anybody that doesn't want to buy a $125 LED new panel. And if you're not using LEDs, this is ideal. It looks like MJ is going to get them.
Nope.
At 40. Oh,
Kuda
no.
says
Kuda jumped in.
No.
Kuda jumped in at 45. I have a question. Is there a way to make the picture bigger for me?
Which picture do you want bigger?
He wants to see himself in widescreen.
Well, it's hard for me to read.
Well, can we remove the activity feed on the right?
Yeah, I suppose I can remove the activity feed on the right, but then I can't replay announcements. But that doesn't really give you much more space.
Oh.
Okay.
Right? Without me.
Okay, it did sell. MJ got them for $50. Thank you very much.
There's no sign.
Appreciate that. We do.
Yeah, we do.
And plus, it's hard to read the feed.
I don't know. I kind of like the replay. I got to be honest.
Probably need to get that bigger monitor over when we play these shows. But anyway, we are now up
You mean that giant one over there that's been
Yes.
sitting there for a year?
No, we just got that. That's the last. That was from the auction house. The comments.
All right, so you're trying to read over here.
Yeah, but when I look at the best offer sale, I'm also trying to read what the
What the current bid and everything
right.
is? Well, we can put a monitor here for you that has other information on it besides that. So
Well,
that you could see all the bids. I designed that for you, but you've never actually used it.
yes, but there's no room on the table.
There
Will be.
I will
Yes,
fix that.
there will be. Because honestly, we could move this over. There's a whole thing we
Yes,
can do.
there's a whole thing.
Yes.
I-
By
Well,
the way,
we-
I think Mark B is
Another-
correct. Todd feels as though it's more money if it's bigger. M3 and Ace says make Todd bigger. I don't think that's possible. And Anthony is correct. You should just step closer to the monitor.
Yeah, maybe that's the problem. You're sitting on the wrong side, Todd.
Yeah.
If you were sitting closer to the monitor,
You want to sit over here?
or we
We've
could
been
just-
sitting here
Well, no,
for-
because I've been testing. We've been doing it from here all this
Yes.
time.
Now, Mark B says we should just put a giant CRT on the table.
There we go.
Paul says use your VR glasses to read the chat, which
Oh,
means you wouldn't be able to see in the room, which would be great.
oh, and get Paul's next comment.
And it'll hide your face. guys.
Oh, Paul, you have to show me how you're doing that.
Ryan said, well, I just installed this today.
Oh, okay.
What we tested earlier.
But Terracins will have to know.
Yeah, so, well, you can use this all the time, but someone send money to Todd so
Why do
he
you-
can get some reading glasses.
Why do you think I wear these?
Yep, don't say
Oh
here.
gosh, you
I
wear
can't.
reading glasses?
That's what these are, yes.
What? You're
I
only
have
50
bifocals.
years old.
I have
I'm 50 plus years old.
Yours progressive?
No, these are cheaters.
What happened?
But my progressives are home.
So I am progressive, so I can
Well,
read the
I am-
signs and
and-
Well,
That's
well,
right.
when I went for my eye test, he said I got 20/20 in one eye, and I think he said 20/20 25 in the other.
Okay.
Something.
Did they examine your head while you were there?
They
Not
should
just
have.
your
They
eyes?
said it was empty.
Well, you know.
But
Did
what's
they do the knock test?
was
what's
all
not
teeth.
empty
Are you gonna get your
are
drawing
these
cam out?
remarkable boards I want to sell you.
I was about to say,
I
welcome
have
to
3
iTalk.
Defenders. Now listen, it does not
40 plus.
Defender.
It's the 40 plus disease.
Yeah, we all have them.
Well, he doesn't have glasses.
That's because he wears
So-
Contacts.
No, I don't wear contacts. I mean, yes, I'm wearing contacts. Yes. Sorry.
Now look, you'll notice this ROM is not on any Defender.
Did you say
So
something
we
I
have
can't see or
red,
hear?
We have
What?
Sorry.
we have red. Now look, these are the red ROMs. The original ROMs were green. These have white labels, but they slashed a red magic marker in them, so people know.
What happened to the sale?
And look, we have this here. Okay, and then also there are 3 switchboards. Do we say 3 switchboards or 2?
Two,
There are 3.
It just says there's
There are
2
3.
switchboards.
This switchboard is fully complete, but there's no markings on it. This one says bad. So I don't know what's bad on it. Maybe
It
it could be
misbehaved.
one input. That's these little gadgets over here, these diodes. And then this one was unmarked. So you're actually getting 6 boards, not 5. The countdown is already started. PCB Junkie is our high bid. It looks like he's going to get it.
Well, he's got 16 seconds before he gets it. See? Galaxian. That's right.
Okay. By the way, my Scott right here, got us this Pac-Man, and it responds to your speak. So if we're quiet, nothing. Nothing. And we are going to be selling them on our website. Really? They'll be $199 plus $150 shipping. They're coming from Temu.
Mark B points out correctly, that's not Pac-Man.
That's Pac-Man, the thing that
No.
goes wampa, wampa, wampa.
It is
Well, yeah, wampa, wampa,
No,
wampa.
you go wampa, wampa, wampa when you get to the buffet. That's a ghost.
I'm hungry. We're going to Nifty 50s tonight.
We should go to
Because
Chickies
I
and
want
Pete's.
to watch
Get out of here early.
that man eat a milkshake, have a milkshake.
He'd rather have a beer.
You won't be able to finish it. Right? He won't be able to, right?
No, he will.
Uh-oh, you want a beer, don't you, young man?
Nah, I'm good. By
Okay.
the way, there's someone.
Oh, did anybody buy it? Oh, no, here we are.
Nope.
Galaxian's the high bidder. It looks like this is it. Galaxian,
Sold
you're the winner.
Galaxian. Woo!
Thank you, sir. We do appreciate it. Now,
Here.
we are up to
I
more
opened that.
chips. To Tutankhamun,
There you go.
which I happen to think is a terrific game.
It is a terrific game.
It was the first game where you had a 4-way joystick and then you had a 2-way joystick. You could only fire left and right, but you could move in all directions.
Fat Chris just sent you super chat.
My Chris, my beautiful Chris. He did 49. It's time to squeeze some
I'm trying
hot.
to squeeze some hot, chunky man boobs. Who's with me?
I need a man badly.
And Galaxian would like to know if we have any barbecue chips.
Actually, Tammy's party does. There's still a lot of people there.
Todd, Jillian said she'd like to go to Chickies and Pete's,
Chicken pizza would be
and
good too.
and their kitchen is open a little bit later.
Can you
this
check
evening.
They have
I
right
did.
now?
I did.
They do.
Yeah.
How late are they
To,
open?
to answer
The
the question,
kitchen
Tony
hours,
Darkstar had
Sunday
a
to Thursday
prior
until 12
commitment
p.m.
tonight. He is at a
Good.
dinner
Then we'll go to
meeting, but
Chicky
he
and
promised
Pete's.
he would
Can you
check his
turn on the
look.
side camera, please?
I can do
This is Tutankhamun. These chips, I think, they were all in these drawers. I think they're brand new. I'm not sure what this one is, but it says Konami on it. I'm sure it's got to be the Tutankhamun. So they were burning chips. See, this was a distributor. They came from a distributor. And I guess the company had these chips for spares because sometimes you had a ROM go bad. So if you were a distributor, you got them all. Let's call this the fist cam.
Yeah, that's what we were laughing about. Was that?
Well, that and Tutankhamun.
Wow. Oh, boy, can you start the
I was
countdown?
gonna say, Anthony.
Now, I'm going to do like a little diorama for you using the fist cam.
Oh,
See,
God.
first you start like this. And you do 2 fingers, then you do 3, then 4, then 5, and then you work them in like this. Is that right?
I'm staying over here the entire show.
Uh-oh. You work them in like this, and then
That's
you
how the
do
queen
this
waves.
real quick. You open up.
No.
No. Isn't that how
Can we get back
Tutankhamun
on track,
does?
please?
All right, the countdown is almost done. Wheeze is the high bidder at 40. Oh, no. MGA has dumped Wheeze.
Mrs. Tater Tot is in the chat. Greetings, Kim.
My beautiful Kim, we have your hubby in the back.
Excuse me.
And we did get, look, all this fat and sweaty arcade nerds in here, and nobody contributes to Uncle Dot. Fat Grizz, they don't. Nobody sends me money.
Ryan
Well, they changed. We're not going to 50 Nifties. We're going to
Maybe Chicky and Pete.
Chicky and Pete's.
Ryan
'Cause
613.
this man wants to drink.
Ryan
Ryan bought
613
them.
has a great idea. No. MJA
MJ.
2500. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we're up
And
to.
we're just going to ignore the one you left in here.
Oh, there was another chip.
There's
okay.
2 in there.
There's
Here,
2
allow-
extra
allow
chips.
me.
A set of magnets, pins, the ashtray.
All right, these magnets have gotten. We have had a lot of. We bought a ton of these from this dealer, and they were depressed. They weren't selling them, and I made a deal and bought everything. And now they've become very popular, and we're down to the nitty gritty.
Todd, our friend Tin Man loves them. Maybe he'll
Tin
win
Man loves
tonight.
them. Now, if you turn on the desk cam, my love.
Yep. I'm just pushing the super chats up to the screen for you. That game reminds me of eating spicy Bangkok food. And that was a $2 from.
Oh,
from
$2,
Stringer,
and then
we have a $4.99 from Fat Chris. Someone grab Uncle Todd's man boobs.
oh,
Not it.
My
Now
beautiful.
my turn.
Alan, come up here.
There you go. Your OBS.
All right,
Yeah.
look.
You got to earn your keep
An
here.
ashtray, because a lot of you still smoke.
That's a
for a
great
mega
ashtray.
race.
Great ashtray.
T.A.
I actually
Kasky should
want
get
this.
that.
I do too, but I don't want to outbid Tin Man because he's
No,
my
that's
bud.
just it. I don't
Well,
Hey, my
there's
bud.
going to be a lot of people that are going to bid more because there is this beautiful Sinistar.
Synesty.
And the magnets on the back,
It's a really cool
they're
magnet.
coated with a high gloss coating. There is, look at this. This is really nice.
Whoa.
So these are what I actually
Thi-
want.
This would be great if we were having a key party.
Now, Todd knows I have a whole cork boards all over my basement, full of collector pins, and those are some good ones right there that I've never seen before.
Yeah, the
In
Robotron's
particular-
amazing in there.
In particular, this one I really like that one. I think that's really neat.
And I don't think anybody's even bidding on them.
Who's the high bidder?
Well, it's up to 40.
Tin Man's at $40.
Yeah, Tin-
Okay, put
Tin Man
down.
wants these.
So you're getting, counter has started. You're getting a total of 7. You're getting 7. There's Robotron, and they're all high gloss.
Yeah, no, they're really.
They are really nice.
They're really nice, and I love the ashtray.
You and me both.
Yeah,
I just don't remember the vendor that was selling them. It just
Oh, well,
kind
that
of.
doesn't really help
But
us now.
it looks like there's 5 seconds left. Tin Man, you were the high bidder, young man. It looks like you're getting 1 second left. It's done.
Woohoo!
You got
Tin Man
the
is the
Sinistar
owner.
necklace. That thing's amazing.
It is.
yeah.
All right.
You can wear it on one of your hot dates. Okay, we're up to 4 pinball
Hold on.
logic boards.
I got to put everything
Now,
back.
I'm going
because
to
we made
tell
a
you what
mess
happened here. These boards, at least 2 of them were in games we took in for an overhaul. And they ended up getting a brand new board. So we installed a brand new to make the person happy. Of course, it never make anybody happy.
Todd,
But
that's all part of your greatness. Send it in
is.
for an overhaul. Get a brand new board instead.
now my Chuck has verified.
I have.
Now, if you'll turn on the camera, this is a Matahari we got in. It still has the Matahari ROM. It has everything in it, but the 5101 was bad. There is very minor battery damage here. All right, and this will easily come off. The back of the board has the same in the corner, so you'll have to clean the board up if you're going to fix it to resell. Here's another board that has no battery damage and the 5101, but the 3 processor, well, actually, the processor up here and the 2 PIA 6821s are missing. But there's no damage. And since it has this jumper in the window, that means it's from 1981 and newer. From 81 to 85. Here's another one Now this one could be Star Trek. It's a let's see, game number 729. 729. Absolutely.
Scott, can you do it?
Scott will be the group photo person.
All right.
Scott's
Wait,
going to
let me
room.
turn off my mic so we don't have everybody cursing.
everybody too. And now look, this board.
And we'll all stand over here. How's that?
Yes, why don't you do that?
Everybody, if you want to stand over here.
Is that what I said? This is very. It's got some acid around the 5101. The reset circuit looks fine.
Running back.
So I think this board will clean up fine. I can't imagine what 729 is.
But we haven't
because
started
if
the
you look
countdown
here-
yet.
If you look here, 33 means it's not a chimp. Means it's not a. I see myself on this telescreen. I do. I see myself. Yeah,
What mic are you on?
I'm on 4.
What mic is he on?
I'm on.
I thought you were
3?
on 1.
Oh, you're on 1. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
correct.
mine is coming up. It says.
No sound. I just turned him back.
And we're back. Okay.
Fine. I just.
Yes.
Here, I'm just gonna.
I was pointing out that
just
Ryan
peek.
613. It's
I wonder how
actually a
many
sail
people are
in the back
posing
and
by
a
the
party in the
fireworks.
front, but
I
it's all
think.
good.
That's quite a crowd.
Let's go crazy.
A lot of people.
Yeah, so
That's because
Lagusa has it for $25. So
that's TNT is the largest in the world. What happened to our bidding? $25. What did you do?
Your microphone. Let me turn off you. Your microphone that says microphone 1. That goes into your wireless as microphone 1.
Yeah.
Is microphone 2 on the audio board because some clodhopper changed the wires.
Well, then change them back.
No wonder every time I tell you just turn your mic up and you go, I did, it never
doesn't work.
works. Because it's not, I will fix this after the show.
Oh.
Jillian, you're amazing.
Oh, you mean like that?
Like that. You need to give me the OBS cam so I can shoot it if this one's you.
Paul is correct. Chuck Norris does not dial the wrong number. You answered the wrong phone.
So
All right,
thank you everyone
turn
for-
on the-
for, now telling me what the problem
Now,
with
can
my
you
mic is
turn
because I
on
plugged it in wrong.
The OBS.
The OBS now.
Yes.
Is the picture? Wait a minute. Why is the picture not coming up? I played this. All right, let me turn it off and on again,
Oh, no.
and let me load
Right
it.
adapter. Is it seated correctly?
Did
Yeah,
you try?
I can't see the
Turned
screen.
it off and on again.
Your big head is in the
Whoa!
way.
My big head, my big fat head is in the way.
Here, hold this over there,
It's still smaller than your big fat belly.
Ooh.
and
Can you show him the screen?
well, I can't see the
Well,
screen.
the screen.
There
the
we
screen
go.
Looks like that. Or do you
Okay.
want me to do it like this, Chuck?
No, I actually played the game. I just want to make sure. Yes, I. Oh, they're making sounds out there.
I think they're.
You know, the funny
I
thing
think
is-
they're marching to the village.
Well, this is crappy. All right, let me just reseat this. Why do you tear my daughter's show apart? She's. Tammy's.
Everyone, there's time in everyone's life where you just stop for a second and go, what mistakes did I make that put me here? I really have to reevaluate.
Why?
Kasky, that's correct, with pitchforks and torches.
Do you see anything? Is there any changes?
No?
Don't go change it.
I heard that.
I know TA, no singing.
It's trying to say something when it comes up.
It is.
It wants to work.
We were doing so well.
We were doing so well. Can I just start the timer and move on?
No, because see, people may be bidding.
Yeah, let me turn
Galaxian says my mic is off. Is that correct? I have no
Yes,
idea.
your mic is off. Because I wasn't sure which was yours and
Okay.
which was his.
Okay.
Because we found out that the mic cables
Are wrong.
right. 1 and 2 are reversed.
Nice.
All right, Toddy, what's your
I should be
well,
back.
well, what we're going to have to do.
Thank you, Phil and Galaxy.
See, the fact that the board is not running now, and I'm not sure. Let me just make sure that the dip switches aren't in test. I could look this up online and see. See, somebody when they
Do we
put
want to pass it for now and come back to it?
Galaxian, yes.
yes.
Let's pass it and come back to it.
Galaxian says, should I count this as one giant technical difficulty?
Well, it's very annoying
Here.
that it doesn't work.
Here's something you can't mess
Okay,
up.
well,
Talk
see,
to
we
one
were
giant technical
we were going to sell this.
We're going to sell
My
it.
camera's
We'll be back.
gone.
Jillian,
Okay.
can he have his camera back? He needs it.
His camera's back.
Okay,
My
now.
camera empire's crumbling.
And somebody says, let's not have a conclave.
Uh-oh. You know, somebody said, they said I was being sacrilegious with Tammy's video.
I said you were verging on sacrilege, so go ahead and verge.
And I you know,
Good evening,
I
Scuba.
think that same person also said they wrote a letter to the movie people that made the Conclave movie and said that movie was in bad taste,
No, that's
too.
the person you need working here. They have a lot of time.
There
So
we go.
they're available.
So there we have. Start the countdown. These are Bagman ROMs. There's a couple of labels we'll include that
Bags,
fell off
man.
these, obviously. But these were probably all brand new. We're going to try the board again later. I'm really annoyed because... But we have a countdown.
Not as annoyed as the audience.
Well, we do have a bid on it. We have $20. Okay, Electroflux has bid $25 on these chips. And let's see, do we have any? It looks like 10 seconds left for Electroflux.
Mark B, I like that.
Phil's in at 35. Phil's in at 35?
Phil, do you need Bagman ROMs? I think he does.
Mark B, you are correct.
a
Eric
fun game.
Estrada
And
wants
Super
his
Bagman,
chips
too.
back.
Super Bagman is the go.
My
of the
beautiful
Bagman
Eric
series.
Estrada.
In 3 seconds, they will be Phil's. 2-second congratulations.
There.
Phil, up. Whoa.
Somebody sniped
Yes.
it at the last
Is it
second.
Jano 18 or Jano 8? I can't read that, but that's okay.
I'm going to turn.
Wow. We now have 7 seconds.
I'm just so annoyed that this board stopped working.
Boards.
And Jano has it. Congratulations, Jano. Phil, nice try.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Next up, we've got a Gottlieb Kubert.
We have a
Here,
Kubert
why
board.
don't you see if this works?
Well, we never got a Kubert tester, but I'm going to show
don't we
everybody
have a Kubert in the back? Can't we
what's
just
going
plug
on.
it in?
No,
PCB
because
Junkie has
the
not yet
pins are
made a
missing.
Kubert
Oh.
JAMA adapter.
Now, it was working, but Kurt took the board out. Here's what happened. Okay, can you turn on the OBS for me?
Sure, now that Jillian's gone, I'll take care of that. Sure, young man.
And then, well, what it is this board was in the game we took in trade. It was working, but there was garbage on the screen. So we took the board out of the machine. It had, or somebody put the button battery in it. Notice here,
Probably
for the high
Frank.
score. And this is running the 10-in-1 Kubert. So there's all these different games in this kit. And see, there's this board and this. And then this last board, he temporarily put this processor in, but that will come out. And then this would plug in. Here's the problem. We turn this over. 2 of the fingers, the legs are missing. And we're not going to deal with it. We're just simply going to take the chip out, and then this will fit in there, and then you can try to fix it, I guess. But the board was running, but there was garbage. And you could play the game, but did you see the garbage on? You didn't see it, did you? Yes,
Sure.
the timer started.
And Dr.
It,
Zed.
it did come up. Some of the games came up. There was baseball in there.
Yeah, the curveball.
And yeah, a couple of the games
Yeah,
came up.
so they come up, but you're going to have to fix this board. Oh, this is the soundboard. So the board would probably play, but without those fingers, the little legs,
Right.
you
The
will
sound
get no
was
sound.
questionable.
So anyway,
PCB Junkies at 170.
so we have 170. I think this kit is probably 170
No, it's
by
more.
itself.
It's a lot more than that for
It
the
is?
for the 10-in-1. Yes.
Okay, so the 10-in-1 kit is more money. Now, you could technically take the kit out, but then you'd have to put the ROMs in.
Right.
So, but you know, sooner or later somebody's got to want this.
That 10-in-1 kit may also have Three Stooges. Not 100% certain, but
That'd be
it
nice.
may have Three
It
Stooges in
can't.
there.
Three Stooges is horizontal.
No, I understand, but there are some odd games in there. Also, I think 7-Eleven Cubert may be in there as well. As well as Cuber Cubes
Keep hoping Bagman
and
will come on.
FHMC Cubert.
Well, Cuda Sales thinks this is a great opportunity at $200. So,
Yes, he does.
so Cuda Sales
Well,
is right there.
We will see. I'm really
I
annoyed
just,
over
I
this
just heard the
board.
Bagman guy make a noise
Yeah,
there.
well, that was the Bagman.
He
guy.
said, "Oi,
"Oi,
Boy,
I'm just so annoyed this
Bags.
board works."
speaking of annoyed, T.A. Kasky says he is counting Conclave as a potty mouth.
Give the board to me first.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Could there be a-
In 10 seconds,
All right. So Rick is the high bidder
Rick
He's going to get this
Gallegos.
board at $220. By the way, we're going to
3, 2,
bill you.
Cuda Sales at 2 1/4.
Yeah, remember, you don't have to contact me. We will send you an invoice late tonight or tomorrow for a PayPal payment. And your order will be packed tomorrow or Tuesday. So everything's going to go out right away.
Here, plug it back in and try it now.
Okay.
Nobody ships
I didn't think
faster
about
than
that.
Todd.
You know,
Well,
were
Cuda Sales
Pac-Man
has gotten
games.
this one at $225.
thank
Congratulations.
you very much,
Cuda.
Cuda.
I checked the jumpers and those resistors on the back to make sure they haven't slid and shorted.
We've had things like that happen.
Oh,
I
these
can't-
are terminals. Screw terminals.
I'm going to guess there's no. It's still jumbled, right? Crap. That's so sad because.
You might have to pick it till next show, Todd.
Like,
Well, we
You
could
got
try
to
selling
get
it as is. We'll have to cancel the current bids and start it over, but
So we get 5 screw terminal flowers?
we do.
All
we do.
working?
Now, here's the deal. All these came out of games. When we get a game in and we sell it, we always put a brand new one in it. So these are all 3 voltage. This component. Oh, that's cute. Let me show that to you. Bob Roberts used to fix these. Now Bob is no longer running the shop. His wife Alice is. I do a lot of orders with them. It was tested by Bob Roberts. So now we took it out of a working game. These are all coming out of working games. This one has the deluxe LED that changes color when you have it set right. We have this set for one price for all 5. We will ship them. If this is all you buy, we will send them for $16 in a flat rate medium box. But if you buy other things, we will put them in a flat rate medium box, but we'll put that inside the box that you're getting.
Jeremy has a great
Yeah,
question.
it is a great question.
Can we pick up our items at TNT Thursday late afternoon or evening?
Yes, you
on our
can
way to
absolutely.
Allentown?
That's a great idea. We will be here Thursday night, and you absolutely can stop at TNT on your way. We will have better bargains than that horrible Allentown show.
Speaking of bargains, fastest finger, what do we
Fastest
got?
fingering this? Are
Here
we
it
ready?
is.
1,
Who will
2,
pay
go.
me?
$50. $10 a
For all
piece.
5. Sold.
Electroflux says,
got
I
them.
got this.
I believe Electroflux bought them from us in the past. And look, Slippin' Jimmy has sent us $2 for a custom squat cobbler VHS for this.
Nice.
I've made a lot of those gobbler videos. All right, we have more boards.
Oh, hang on a second. That's number 17. I skipped over one. My bad. My bad, the Mylars.
Can you turn on Mr. Well, this will
Wooder
show
World.
the front side.
Wooder.
These are brand new.
That thing
They're
is gorgeous.
unused, brand new Mylars. And we're going to ship them with paper in between them.
We're going to roll them.
They will be rolled. That's the back
Serpent
side. They're
shark.
beautiful.
In color.
Colors are brilliant and beautiful. All right.
Just
This one, I'm sorry, everybody. I got the nicest one ever that had the newsprint from 1980.
Big house.
Yes. That's right.
Meet me in the big
So
house,
Big
see?
house. Somebody who said this was a little like Godfather. They thought.
yeah,
I can see that.
a little bit. I agree.
And then finally, now we have a fastest finger. This is the lowest price I've ever advertised for brand new pinball milers, perfect for your walls at your game room.
Yes.
And who
Or
is
your
going to
bathroom.
pay me this special
Oh,
price?
no, I'm trying
Who?
to load my finger.
$75
Wow.
for all four,
That is
brand
dirt
new.
cheap.
We will roll
I
them
reckon-
and send them in a box. The countdown has started.
Fold.
Well, we could fold them.
I think we should fold them.
I think we should fold them.
We
I
should.
don't see anybody jumping at these.
Oh,
There will
no.
not be a click, unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
at
This
75.
is- You know, if you're not
Francie
careful,
has a question. Why is Todd saying this is the last final?
no, the last one will be number 100.
That's it. We're
We will be closing down for good because everybody else wants to have best offer sales. And it
that
looks
item
like
did
I've
not
been
sell.
dumped.
Okay.
It did not sell.
not sell.
All right. So
On to the
next
boards.
item. Next item, we will turn on the camera. We have 4 more Bally Midway boards.
Oh, very nice.
This one does 2 flashes. This is a chime. It could be. Let me see if I can. This won't focus.
That is a fine question, by the way.
What the which one? The jackpot?
Jason Bourne's daughter.
Yeah, the.
Todd, could we get your opinion for just a second, please?
All
So
right.
if you had a jackpot and a King Kong falling off of a cliff, which one would you say?
That's simple.
Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that. He's so predictable. So predictable.
I would save the jackpot because I could probably sell a second one. to
I would
Scott Parisi.
imagine that, and then I could take some
So
of the parts
there it is. It's
from
clean.
NBA Fast Break.
Believe it or not, this is a NiCad. We soldered this on the board in '91. It flashes 2 times, which usually means the 50-101. We did not explore it any further. We just pulled it out and put a new Altec in. Here's another board, one of the newer ones from '81 to '85. It has a little bit of battery damage at the bottom. Here is another one. And look, it has a gold ROM in it.
Oh.
One of the magical gold ROMs. Chuck, this won't focus. Do you see the name of the game? Oh, $6 Million Man.
That's exactly
This
what it
came out of the $6 Million Man we had in the back. The board does not run. There is some damage on it. And finally, another one. You can start the countdown. It did reach the so $5 a board. It is. This is one of the old brown chip. This is a real. Oh, it was a power play. Running these horrible brown sockets. But there we go. It looks like 6 seconds to go, and it looks like Jay Lester has bought them. Oh no, Phil jumped in. $35 is the new bid. I think you need a gimmick. Do a Sanford and Son sale. Todd dresses up like Fred Sanford. I have to see that show. What time does Sanford and Son run?
The same time your infomercial did.
Exactly.
Well, I want to see it.
It's on
Frank,
against the-
where have
no.
you been?
Frank!
Now,
Oh, there it is. It's
they
Sold
did sell
to
to Phil. Now, Frank bought something very special. I'm
Brought.
going to show you. You're going to turn on the OBS.
He brought it.
I'm going to show you Frank is now officially has made one of the 10 greatest things for pinball machines. This is the color DMD is number 1, the best option. And this is what Frank has made. The most wonderful fix for your games of all time.
The battery board.
These marvelous, wonderful, patented battery boards.
patent
Well,
pending.
almost.
Yes, patent pending.
Look at they're beautiful. Look at these beautiful boards Frank has designed, and they're hand assembled, and they plug into the same hole. Every one is hand assembled by my Frank. We sell a lot of these on our website. Look, this is the System 3 right here. Okay, these are. These are. That's right. These are the 80Bs, 80s and 3s. The 68. Okay, and there's a ton of them. I don't know. Yeah, 17
Yes, we did.
boards. Pizza. Are they empty?
They are.
Oh, put it down on the floor. We'll crunch them. Set them right there on the floor, and we're going to step on them and crunch them. Yeah, there's food in there, Frank. Go in and help yourself. Oh, okay. Thank you, young man. Your part in the show is what?
Pharaoh.
This man was the Pharaoh. Please give us one line from the show.
Pharaoh is in the building.
Love it.
That's from Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. The amazing. I forgot that word. The
You
amazing.
forgot it was
Technicolor.
amazing.
Was amazing.
My beautiful daughter. Is he as good as? Was she a good actress as me? Look, there's 7-Eleven. Look, a whole sea of boards. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of boards.
Anthony is correct. Frank the genius, and genius rhymes with. Anyway, moving on.
Well, wait a minute. I have to put these in, Bright Eyes. I actually have some interesting news for Frank that he's going to be very happy
He's
with.
fired.
Mr. Spacely style.
That's nice.
Anyway, look,
Coin
we
mechs.
have. All right, these coin mechs are all tested and working 100%. When they don't work, they get recycled. We do not fuss with them. We try to do an adjustment or two, and if not, out they go. We have furnished each one with 2 titties on the side. These will snap in most doors, but you can add 2 titties if you need to. So that's something. Did you not turn on my camera?
Nope.
I'm doing something else.
I thought you can turn them on. Good.
There you go.
Okay.
Camera's on there.
So these are nice coin mechs. This is the steel with the black inside plastic. There's also all metals, and there's even 2 of the easy to clean plastic ones. We have $40 from AJ Gross, tested and working. There's 10 of them. You can actually there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 of them. There's not 10, but she set 10. Okay, so we have 12. They're not 10. So you will be getting 12, Frank. Good. How late are you staying? Okay, good, because I wanted to tell you something.
So, Frank, in the chat, 2 comments. One, someone says, Frank can make me a pacemaker for Todd someday. And then the question, Frank, can you make a battery board for my wife's toy?
Sure. How strong do you need it to be? How much money you buy?
You know what? Give him the one that you gave Todd for his toy.
He burned that one up years ago.
We should start the countdown.
I should make a pacemaker for Todd. We can get him going in super speed.
There you go.
I need a pacemaker. They're so mean to me. They tear me apart. And you are not much better. Listen, there's actually 12. Remember, there are 12 coin mechs, not 10. There are 12.
The amount of mistakes the data entry person made. on this
Shocking.
channel.
Shocking.
She's going to get fired tomorrow.
$100 reserve instead of a $10
Fired.
reserve.
Fastest finger with.
Now,
Yes.
look, there's still...
Fastest finger
Frank, why don't
instead
you
of
look? There's
this.
still some desserts and things in there. Okay.
I got some dinners.
Okay. We're thinking of going to Chicken Pete's
2,
tonight.
1. Congratulations, AJ.
Thank you, AJ. We appreciate it. And you're getting 12 and not 10. Now, if that's all you buy tonight, I pack them in a flat rate box, so the shipping will only be $16, even though they're heavy. Now, this is a centipede. We took this out of a centipede. We converted, I hate to say it, to a
Oh, no, don't
multi-case.
say it.
Oh.
Yeah, so we sold everything else. I was keeping the board, and I just yes. We always have pictures of you. Frank is my baby. Anyway, listen. We want to dump this cheap, and most important about this board. I'm trying to find out where Crystal is. She should be laying on her side. Yeah, here she is.
There she is. Here.
So, Crystal,
Crystal's always late.
if you turn
I'm going
Mr.
there.
Camera on, you
I wish I
notice
had
Crystal.
buttons that worked. I tried to fix
You
that.
said my stream deck isn't working.
It's not.
She
You're
said
a
it was.
shitty computer.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
whoa, whoa. The computer's not shitty.
Oh.
Oh,
Is
it's
is
not
the dessert
shitty.
still out?
They're cleaning up, man.
Oh.
Covered in shit. Yes, it is.
Anyway, look.
It's not
All right.
No
shitty.
one's allowed to bid on that item.
Okay, now, you may start the countdown. It looks
Count it
like
down.
it's going to sell cheap. So the bidding
Wow,
is at
imagine that.
$80. Is it 80? It's 80. And Al Bundy is going to steal this for
No,
85.
Cuda Sales has jumped in at $85.
So it's a nice clean centipede. I could do the sound effects from it.
Yeah,
Bloop,
go ahead.
bloop, 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 diddly, 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 diddly,
Oh, you
bloop,
sound
bloop,
exactly
bloop,
like a spider. That was
diddly,
amazing.
diddly, diddly, diddly.
Hey, could we all make noises at the same time?
Oh, Tommy. Is it a mess in there, young lady?
She said it's shit.
Oh, you can't say.
I wasn't working at first. All good. Got it.
Okay, good. Now, you'll notice that according to the computer, Cuda is way ahead.
What are you doing?
Cuda
Exactly.
is
They
got-
can
Oh,
already
you
see
that,
what's on
yes.
this screen.
Yes, and
Yeah,
by the
but
way,
I can't.
But
Never-ending
by the way,
story.
rather than that, can we post Anthony's comment on the screen, please? You
All
don't.
right.
Wait 1 second. I'm
Tammy,
turning
you got a
this
comment.
cam off first off.
You got a comment.
Here we go.
She's
Come
getting
at
it
the end
up
of
on the
the show, I don't remember what it
screen.
was.
Wish,
What'd you say?
Hit the end of the
look,
sale.
wishing Tammy
don't
the
remember.
very best in the show and break a leg. I just finished a run. I just finished a run in the musical Me and My Girl, and I know it's a lot of hard work. Yeah, Tammy's show ended about 3 weeks ago, Tammy, or a month.
Yeah, and then I'm directing Pride and Prejudice in June.
She is
So I'm
doing
working on
a local show. It's her first directing job, Pride and Prejudice, in color.
Julie,
And
can I have the
we will
droid
have
cam,
that
please?
show available.
Yes, you
Is there soap for the mopping?
Okay.
What
For
you
those of you who
do
need to see this,
is you use the simple
here
green.
it is.
There should be a bottle of it there. Is that it? What's that?
Phil outbid me, you dirt.
No, we don't want to put drain cleaner. All right, look. All right, what are we up to now? Okay, he's showing you this. I'm going to walk over and
Now I have this on the
me see if
labyrinth
it's
for a reason
loaded.
because
We've
technically that's
had
what
simple
this
green
is.
in this machine
It's
here.
a playfield
Let me
cover.
see.
See, the problem is
Here we
in
are.
order for me to go
So
in
we
bid on
turn
something
this
now, I have to go
to
and
simple green.
back out the auto bid that I have in there.
Like so.
Oh.
Enter the bids manually, and that just seems like a lot of work. I'm just gonna,
I'm
I'm gonna
not
just,
sure.
you know, talk badly
Here.
about.
Bid on mine.
Oh, I can bid on yours.
Good.
That works.
Oh, wait
Bid
a
on
minute.
mine.
Oh, no, you're right. Wait a minute.
That
Wait a minute.
works. What the heck? So there you have it. It's
what I
very
have
cool.
to
Chuck, I don't know if you can zoom in on my
Put this
phone as well, but
under
it's a little
here.
bit off center. But there's an actual
Poke-
picture
poke
of
this
that
in it.
playfield.
There you
cover
go. See it?
on a Pulp
And push
Fiction.
There it
button.
is.
There it is.
There it is.
Now all I have to do is start the timer.
That's it. Start the countdown. There it
Start
is.
the countdown. I'm taking this home. I paid seconds. Wait, I paid $5
Cut.
more than I should have for it. But
Yes,
I'll pay
there
40
we go.
instead of 30.
It's all good. Somebody's going to jump in, grab it. No. Yes. No. Yes.
One
no.
night in Bangkok. Here, we can prop this
I
open.
think he forgets that they can
Okay.
hear
Yeah, I know.
everything.
All right, let's go,
All
Chuck.
right. There we go. I got it.
Is
Sold.
anybody going to...
Go
What
to
do
the
we sell
OBS,
it for?
please. 40 bucks.
40. Well, that, by the way, that was donated by Scott.
We saw that.
Paid 50 for it.
Well, thank goodness.
He realized his mistake of buying two.
Well, his mistake was
And he
showing
very-
up for this show.
He very gracious. I'm gonna stuff him tonight, though.
Chickies and Pete's.
I'm gonna stuff the
Well,
daylights out of him.
Before you stuff him, why don't you show
Get
some
crab
ROMs?
fries.
Okay, our last group of ROMs.
Wait. Paul said, it's so ugly, the guy that bought it doesn't want it.
Oh,
And some guy named Robert Tucky says, because people were asking where he is, at home, where it's safe.
There you go. Where it's safe.
no, I don't think Rob's on because he does the one.
What does that say?
Well, that says Robert.
It says Robert
Oh, I
Tucky.
guess it is Robbie. How come you didn't come in today?
Because he's smart.
You know,
He was
Rob
with
needs to
Jesse.
change his icon to be the seal icon that
Ooh,
you guys
yeah.
use.
I like
so
it.
that when we put him up on screen.
Todd is exhausted.
I am. I'm very upset. Nobody's buying anything.
Well, Jay Gallagher has bid $45 on the ROMs that you're still dropping all over the desk.
Well, what's happened is
the foam is
the foam is-
disintegrating in front of our eyes.
and I don't have any television programming. Okay, so these are the Defender ROMs, and some of them have this. So these have been in a drawer. These are the famous green ROMs.
Oh,
The green.
The
Now,
other ones
when
were
they
red,
have a
right?
slash in, that's the newer ROM. There was one that I think the green ones don't play in a cocktail. A cocktail.
Whoa, easy
Now,
killer.
we have other ROMs too. We have a bag full of Stargate. Kids
all
go
open, by the
bonkers
way.
to play Stargate.
You could actually just show them in the bag, by the way. You know.
But can you do me a favor and dump those back in? See, there's this group of ROMs, and then I turn it over, and there's more Okay, and there's more in there. So there's a bunch of Stargates. Okay, and then finally, I think.
And there's
okay.
these two.
There, we have Joust. Why did she put them all in one bag?
How do I know?
All right. All right. There's a bunch of Joust. I think it's a whole pad of them.
We have a super chat from Anthony.
Move yourself, please.
Thank you, Anthony.
It's €5. They say it's not much, but it will go towards the bill at the leather bar later.
We love you for that, Anthony. Thank you, buddy.
You know, you can't imagine
Now
how
I know
much
what a waiter
time I
around
spent at the
Todd
leather
feels
bar
like.
trying to get a date. I was never successful. Well,
Leather, of course.
no, you're supposed to say it like this. What are you wearing?
Okay, don't freak out the audience.
No.
They're already grossed out enough.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Didn't know you put that one in. How much? So Scott spent a lot of time working on stream element ideas for, you know, and so now there's a new one, which is Expedition Point Leather.
There you go. And we can start the countdown,
Was you
by the way,
surprised at
because
how
Jay
many hit
Gallagher's
today,
got the
right?
high bid at $65.
All right, start the countdown. Okay.
Down.
So there's actually 2 bags of. There's the others.
To what?
There's two leather.
Yeah, 2 leather.
God,
Oh, he's all kinds of flustered
You got me
now.
all upset.
2 bags.
2 bags.
Setting you up.
They are setting me up. People are going to think I'm some kind of a fool.
No, they already.
They already
that.
know, right?
Right,
Anyway.
Scott?
Scotty.
Now your next item for sale.
Huh? A whole bag of
15 of them.
computer boards.
All right, we got 10 seconds left.
Okay.
Jay Gallagher
Who's
is
the
at
high bidder?
$75.
$75 for ROMs. We're going to try to find more. Our next. Oh, you know what? This is as soon as this auction's over, I want you to put the slide up
For the next one.
of the next show.
Todd's all
we-
frothed up.
We actually
Frothy.
posed for the picture, and you know who I got in the picture? Stick around, Scotty. We got Scott in it, and we got this young man, the Godfather man.
Speaking of getting it, Galaxian, congratulations
Thank
at
you.
$80.
$80 it's sold. Now, if you can find, I have it cleverly marked best offer in the sources window. If you can find best, no, not that, then go over one more. You're in scenes.
Oh, it's in sources. You leave it in.
No, I do it. I do whatever I want. The hell I want. I do. It's my place. There it is.
You see why?
What happened? How come the picture's so little?
Because it's behind everything.
Well, then shrink it. I always show. No, that picture usually goes over
Yeah, you gotta
the whole picture.
put it at the top.
The ghost came
Is
out great
any
in
of
that
this
picture,
stuff
by the
good?
way.
See, we're going to have a show to end all shows.
No, we're not.
To end all shows.
We're not.
We
We're not.
are.
This is never ending. Never. Never, 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 never.
Fix the wrapping. Look at this thing. URL string stuff.
Okay, we had a video, but see, cleverly, if you look down, you will see Defender video. There it is. Now watch. Here's the
Down to
video.
the top.
This is now. Watch this video, and you'll hear it. You'll hear Curdy Birdie.
Let me turn this green real quick so that they can start bidding on. Okay.
Okay, it's green now.
Ready?
There we go. So here's the board set. Curdy hooked it up in our Defender in the back.
Plugged in,
It's got the full wiring harness. So we plugged in
rug
the
pattern.
power board, and then this is what it does. It goes to our standard rug. It says all is well. See where it says all is well, and then it immediately
Resets.
does this.
Blink.
So it doesn't go into the screen. I did. There's no battery damage at all. As you can see, all is well.
Plugged in.
Now, I think
Back
the
here.
sound is, we can't hear the sound, but if you turn on this OBS, we have a $100 minimum on this. Now, oddly enough, I actually sold on KLOV the same board, a similar board set, but I got like $350 for it.
All part of your greatness.
Everything. And it looks like
All
nobody
part of
even wants
something.
to give us $40
Well,
for
Galaxian's
this.
at $75.
So,
Hold the phone.
I mean, we have a working soundboard. That's worth at least $100. We have the volume pot, which a lot of times goes bad, and you need that. We have Actually, it looks bad. The volume pot is bad. The volume pot. Okay, the volume pot's bad. Some bozo. But the board set's clean. And look, this one here, this is the old board, the original board that only has one ROM here. See, it says ROM 1. The newer ones go 2 and 3. So this is the original. This came out from a very
Nicodemus has
old
given us
board set.
$100. We have met the reserve. We
Now,
can start the
Nicodemus, if you don't need the metal tray, we can take it off the metal tray and ship everything
countdown.
in
Who
a
doesn't
box.
want a metal tray?
Well, if you don't need it.
Who doesn't want it?
We convert, and this board set's
It's not a
been
question
sitting
of need.
upstairs for years. We're digging into all these boxes now because I'm getting desperate because of the state of the economy right now, and I need to make money to pay everybody. Don't I?
No.
Frank is screaming, Scott's screaming, Jillian screaming.
You need the goat scream
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah.
right now.
So
That'd be
this is everything, and once again,
Once I get the buttons,
I can easily ship this in a box. It will ship fine. The volume pot is damaged, so you'll need to change the volume pot. That unfortunately is
Can I make a
damaged.
plea? Can people please donate to Todd so that we can throw this piece of shit streaming computer off the damn roof already? This thing's horrible. Yeah, that's the screen we want.
But I paid thousands of dollars for that computer.
Yeah, in 2003.
Thousands.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thousands.
You paid thousands of dollars for your.
His computer because it's the last thing that'll run his stupid old editing
We're
program.
gonna get rid of his
That
editing program.
When I
teach
built
him
him a
how to
computer,
use DaVinci
wait,
Resolve.
I built him a computer 10 years ago.
We can
couldn't
start
get it to
the-
work.
oh,
He called
actually,
the
I'm sorry.
company, like, you're still using that? We can't give you support because the guy that designed it died 20 years ago.
Can I have this since it's
Did
sold?
anybody buy it?
$175.
Okay, so Nicodemus is the owner.
Speed edit. Copyright Thomas Edison.
Now
It's a
you
very-
could
it
actually
was a
put the
very
stuff
good
up over the board here if you
Well,
want.
It's over.
You
It's over
could-
there for now.
Right. Okay. Well,
Super high impact.
okay. We're
Super high
in, we're in
impact
an
tennis?
interesting time because we are already up to item 23, so we're right on time to end
Good,
at
so we can
9.
get out of here at a reasonable time.
Right on time to end at 9. Oh, that rhymes. And I still didn't get this stupid board to run. Frank, can
super
you
high
just look?
impact tennis?
This board worked fine.
And now it doesn't.
Todd's PC is running System 11.
That was a good one, Paul.
That thing has over 150.
We can play
terabytes.
Cyclone on there.
And from me, so hello, Paul and Marcy. It's nice to see you.
Frank, can you look at this and see if you see anything of it? It worked fine.
$10 for a tweet.
Whoa! Thank you, Jason.
If you could look
Thank you, Jason.
on the back of it, maybe one of the legs, double bent over or something.
Speaking of bent over, could you sell this thing? Tim Hoffman
Nobody
wants it.
seems to want this.
Tim Hoffman has bid $70 for it.
All right, well, this is a very nice board. I'm going to try to find the horizontal.
Hand me your OBS cam so you can see this.
By the way, hi Tim. Nice to see you.
Let me just stop the rolling. There it is. Now, you can see.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, now, what you have to do, because the battery is long dead.
Turn it this way.
There we go. So this is stupid high impact. Okay, the board is fully complete and it's running. Now, just so you all know, this board requires on the side right here. All right.
Why did it just...
Now, the other thing to note about the board, there's a soundboard that rides along next to it. And it's the same soundboard they used in a lot of their System 11 pinball machines. So you will need a soundboard. If you just hit any of the buttons, it'll try. So we have a working, stupid high impact. It looks like it's going to sell cheap tonight. Tim Hoffman. Oh. Tim Hoffman's going to get it. All right, start the countdown. Tim, you're going to get it if in 20 seconds nobody outbids you. Scott, can I persuade you to go in and get me a diet iced tea if they still have it? If not, I'll take a regular iced tea.
And let me know if there's any coffee left. I don't know if there
They're
is.
in the golems. I think there's one.
I'll take a
cup
stack
left.
of hundreds. Two, I'll even know.
Okay.
So
take a stack of
Scorpion
hundreds
is
if
going to be getting
he's
this
getting stuff
beautiful
to
board. It still has the a sticker on it. Yep. This just should add to the value. Sub Scorpion is the winner. Yes.
You just run over the star.
Yes.
Look, he got it for $75.
That's a nice buy.
That is
a
awesome.
great buy. And I hope you make money with this. You better. I'm going to be pissed. Jason has given us $10 for a PC tune-up app with malware built right in. It doesn't.
That way you'll feel at home with
Yes.
the one you have.
I didn't fill that. That was your daughter.
That little witch.
Oh! All right, I'm gonna go see
My-
if there's any coffee.
My
Back, right back.
microphone is dipped into
Do,
it.
do me a favor and sell number 24 while I'm gone.
Yeah, let's do this. Number 24.
You got
Wait a
this,
minute.
Todd.
I dipped my microphone
It's all good.
and the foam got
all good.
full of iced tea.
All right, so just chew on it. Like, just treat it like a fuse. You can chew on it. Chew the iced tea out of there.
People are going to
Let's
think
go.
I'm some kind of an ass.
Thanks, Tammy.
It did. Now, this is not going to sell for much either. We have a super high, a high impact. I've taken all the ROMs off of it, the processor, and all the chips that were in sockets and smashed them.
So
I'm
it's
just kidding.
it's not going to sell for
Now,
much.
you'll
Stringer
notice
Films is our high
that
bidder.
you'll notice that Jillian refuses to turn this stupid camera
Well,
on,
you know.
so I could show the pictures of it.
I wouldn't have to keep
Now you have to put your fingers, Jillian. Look at me, sweetheart. You have to push buttons on the arcade game, the box,
Okay.
to bypass this message. Take your big fat, your beautiful
Whoa.
fingers and peck away.
Whoa!
Hey, Todd, turn that camera away. I'm going to show you a beautiful finger.
All right, let me turn away.
Jillian, coin it up on the side if you can reach around.
Okay, now,
Speaking
now,
of reach around,
If you're able to reach around.
now, hand this. Here we are. The board is running.
All right, I'm going to turn it sideways. But
I work with a bunch of animals here.
So you have a running board, and you also will get the soundboard. This is, once again, this is the same soundboard Williams used on their System 11s. It has super high impact, or high impact chips in it.
is it good?
However, the board is marked bad.
Oh no!
So it really does. It says BAD. Ah, water a go-go. Oh,
Water.
put it over here. Yeah, put it. Yeah, no, put it down here. Oh. More trash.
You can leave it. Just leave it there. We'll take it.
We'll leave it for next
Trashy
week. Angie
trash.
will get it.
Water in the family
Water.
car.
Water.
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 All right, now, here's the deal. So you're going to get the logic board, and you're also going to get the soundboard. The soundboard, somebody, wrote in it bad. I have no idea what's wrong with
I
it.
like Slippin'
Start
Jimmy's
the
comment.
countdown, young lady. What did Slippin' Jimmy say?
He said, "This show reminds me of Star Trek: The Next Generation." I dig it. It does, doesn't it?
Listen, at least tell me, is my show better than everybody else's?
No.
Please. Everybody's so mean to me.
Stringer, looks like you're going to get this one for $1.25, buddy.
Wow, these used to sell for $300.
And sold.
If you had super
Congrats.
high impact tennis, that would be something.
Yeah, it's amazing that they're selling this low tonight.
Stringer
Can I have
loves
this
those
one?
old Bally
Can you unhook
Midway
me?
4-player games.
Thank you.
NBA Jam, Open Ice.
I'm surprised.
How about
Gino-
some Super
I think
Champion
Gino
baseball?
says he converts the high impacts to smash television. Okay, Super. Now, this is an oddball one.
Hey, you're an oddball
I never
one.
heard of this game before. Kurt found it in the box upstairs, and we thought it was missing these chips, but it's not. We didn't think it was going to power up, but it does. So this is a game called Super Baseball, right? So-
What does this say? Super Champion Baseball.
Super Champion
In
Baseball.
color.
Now, because I adjusted the screen for that other game, I have to find the 8th hole. There we go.
Oh, man down.
All right, now my,
Stringer Films donated $2 super chat saying thank you, Todd.
you're very welcome, young man, and you got I think a great deal on that. Once,
Hand me the OBS game.
there we are. Okay, here's the OBS, so you can see it working.
Alan's supposed to be zooming in on that screen right now, but I think he's playing Godfather.
So it's a JAMA board. Of
It's
course,
good,
the
we're good.
picture in person's perfect.
Well, this way I can twist it.
This is scanning. our cell phone camera is not happy with it.
Well, I mean, we
Yeah.
can sync it to the same point refresh rate.
Well, we could, but we're not bothering. But anyways, you can see my cameraman is doing
We're showing
his
15
beautiful
frames
zoom
right
in
now.
and zoom
Beautiful.
out to make me look handsome and happy and,
There's
and
no
all is
chance of
well.
that happening.
Well,
All right, I'm starting the counter.
counter is starting.
Yes.
I think Timon is going to get himself a good deal at
65
$65.
bucks. Nice.
So, wait a minute, Scott Parisi, you said you
internet.
played this game.
Yeah, great game. Yes.
Okay, so he has played
Yeah, I
it.
enjoy. Yes, very good game.
It's now it's $75, and it looks like you're going to be getting it, young man, because I do not see. If you move the camera over a hair this way, you'll see the picture.
There we
The
go.
picture's still running.
If I move it all from this desk, I get the back of my head the whole time.
Your big head too. I mean, it did sell for Twyman $75. Remember, we're going to send you it is, and there's beautiful head. Oh, we still have more ROMs. We have Berserk, Great Guns, and there's a single
Great.
Kubert
guns.
ROM. Stern. Did you ever hear Great Guns before?
Great guns.
I don't know.
No, I think it's.
I think it's not the button on the front. I think you have to go into the program. And I think that's the big issue. Yes, it's... oh, here we are. Did you see anything? Yeah, but it's so funny. It worked perfect. I played it. So anyway, keep watching. While you're watching, I'm going to get the ROMs ready.
Realize this was going up. All right, well, we will just ignore the auto.
Yeah, I think it's it has to go to the manual, but
Yeah.
anyway.
It's,
No,
it's not
nothing?
It's got a box.
Is
that
it
comes
still
up around the
ugly?
space sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Is it still ugly?
You have to put it manual.
Okay, let me adjust the voltage. I can't see. The camera needs to be cocked
Whoa.
so I can see it. No, it's not. I'm changing the voltage level, and it's moving the picture. So we can try to sell this next after these. Wait a minute, we didn't sell the ROMs yet. Did you put the wrong thing up? He had the ROMs next.
Yeah, no, we're on 26. What's 26?
Oh, okay. We're on 26.
What are we on?
I don't know. You gave me these ROMs.
Hang on a second. Oh, Star Rider.
Okay.
You have a list.
Well,
Yeah, I
don't
know.
know.
Leave them there for now.
This boy.
Yeah, well, somebody
All right.
is numerically challenged when they pile this stuff. I'll never
Okay.
understand why.
Now, here's what you hear. All right, we have a whole bunch of Star Rider boards. All right, this is the NT something board.
The NT.
All right.
Yeah, NT. NT.
We were able to track down by the serial number.
There you go.
Thank you. I was going to let him do it. Just
Well, it wouldn't matter. I'm showing
See
the
what
boards.
Jason?
yes, Tony,
So
it is.
This is a.
Throw that one up there.
William assigned this number to it.
Jason Morgan.
NT board.
A 101.
Oh, we can't see it.
65. I think that's one. Anyway, they assign. So all these boards have the same things on it. Notice it says prototype. So it's a 39160. Okay, that's the board number. That's. I don't know what that is. This is another board from it. Same serial number, 30165. There's another board. This is obviously the logic board, no battery damage. Okay. Now this also says prototype 3. And then this also is prototype 3. I'm going to guess that's the 4-channel soundboard because there's 4 amplifiers. We have this giant ass board here.
Whoa.
Now that it does have the same serial number, and then the last board. No, this
that's
is
all
it.
of them.
Right.
Oh, those are numbers
So
matching.
we have all. Now somebody said they think there's a ROM board, but we don't have it. So you're going to get these boards, that whole stack,
Hoobs.
and it looks like. And I would dare say these are the last used boards on planet Earth. Our last set.
Wolf just jumped in at 150.
So
Nice.
I think that's a good deal. I was told that there's a ROM board, another board with all these chips, but it was a Laserdisc game.
Yeah.
So I figured the visuals were on the record. that played with this.
Probably.
Laser discs are 33 RPM.
Sure, why
something
not?
like that. There we go. So the bidding is now at 200. 64
4-bit.
bit is 220. 64 bit is a new bidder. Oh, you know what? We got 20 new people in the last week
Nice.
that signed in. We are
You're
30,
welcome.
I think 20 or 30 short of 2,000 active people in our
Todd, you missed it earlier. To try and get you to that milestone, Stringer said he created 15 new Gmail accounts
Nice.
this week, or in the last week. So thank you, Matt.
Speaking of Matt says, where do you stick the laser disc?
in your
App.
ain't it?
App.
Matt, you stick it where the Bangkok goes.
Oh, well.
All right. The bidding is. Oh, no,
Sometimes
it's
you got to
still
pay
going.
extra for that.
Okay, 64 bits, 270, and once again, if you looked at the pictures early in the week, there were only 5 boards. A man emailed me and he said there's supposed to be the NTSC board and the ROM board. So Kurt went upstairs back in the box
And he
we
found the PAL
this,
version?
We found this little board with the same serial number. We did
There
not
you go.
find the ROM board.
We are at 300.
Well, this is a very rare set. And if you own the game, there's nothing like having an extra set of boards inside the game.
There you have it.
Because the
Or-
problem is, Williams, even though you bought it with an agreement that they would service it the rest of their life, they don't do it. Williams just doesn't even answer the friggin' phone. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like it. Williams guarantees you a 50-year warranty on everything, right? Don't they?
Sure.
50?
Let's go with that.
These are going to sell. Let's get these boards out of the way and on to the next.
Okay.
Booyah!
Thank
Seawolf,
you,
3 1/4.
you're the buyer. 3 1/4. We are still on schedule
Yes, we are.
to finish at 9 o'clock. Now, listen, we are going to be going live later this week when our King Kong boards come in.
They're
I have
not
Boards?
First off,
They're
they're not
getting
boards.
the boards?
Well, they
they're
have
shipping
boards.
We get the
parts.
node board. We get the
We
node
gotta,
board.
we
We
gotta
have-
assemble the new
Yeah,
Stern
we're gonna get
cats.
We have
Yes,
over
they're-
100.
IKEA's making them.
You get a carton of
We
node
have
boards.
over 100 King
That's gonna be
Kongs coming
amazing.
into TNT. We will be the largest seller of King Kongs in the world.
There you go.
Okay? So we go live.
Certainly be the largest.
The
Yes.
largest.
The largest.
No, I'm just kidding. We're getting a few in.
I was actually standing with Todd one time at a show, and he was telling someone that he sold hundreds of these things this week, and the guy actually was believing. He was like, wow,
I had
can't
so much
believe you
fun.
sold that much. And
People are
I
so
finally had to look at him and
stupid.
go, no, screw it.
These people are so stupid. But you know, I'm to be honest with you, I'm a real piece of shit. Anyway, doing that.
Speaking of pieces of shit, can we
Now look.
move on to pole position?
Okay, here we got. Here's what we have. Oh, I'll turn on the smaller
OBS.
television set. Okay. These were in a box. The last 2 pole positions that were in a box that said complete. Everything's on this board except this one chip. Okay. This is not anything but. See, I can wipe this off. Whatever this shit is here. All right. These haven't been tested in years. This board that has the battery in it. Look at this. Look. There is no acid
Amazing, isn't it?
damage. None.
By the way, Todd, speaking of tested, your friend Tony Darkstar says you're testing his patience tonight.
My Tony, my beautiful Tony, who didn't come tonight. You didn't come tonight. How dare you go elsewhere?
Somebody clip that for me, please. I can use that soundbite.
See, if we were on Twitch, somebody would be clipping that right now.
Did I say something foul?
No.
Okay. I want you to look. This is a super clean logic board. All the chips are intact. I have no idea whether it works, but the most important thing is there's 0 damage from Mr. Battery. 0. Start the countdown. It looks like Car 96 is going to get a steal on these 2 boards.
Wait, hang
For
on.
only
Hang on a second. What is that name?
It looks like Car 90.
Okay, it doesn't matter now.
The picture has to be. I told you. You have this shit picture up here. I can
Oh.
barely see.
It's your shitty monitor.
Kasky's not counting, is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, God.
Rick Galagos is at 110.
Okay, we're at 110.
Yes. Galaxian, I'm not letting him wear my glasses.
And I forgot to show you.
Did somebody
It
outbid
has
Car
the
90?
edge connector on it.
Where
Look,
are you?
It's got this little thing that's always missing. So it does have this adapter.
It was
Okay.
CUSA.
Yes.
Was the name.
So I'm
Car.
hoping it's possible that this board works, and it's possible this one works if you put the ROM in. I don't know, but it has the little board in the end. You will get everything you see, and we want to get rid of this because the money you pay tonight is going to sponsor us all.
Yes, it is.
When I take these youngsters to Lickety Split.
Yes.
What's the name of that place?
Chickies and Pete's?
Yes.
Chicky and Pete's.
Yes.
Chickies and Pete's.
Car 96 is
Yeah.
where we're going.
It was Car 90, I thought. No.
Whatever.
Will you be getting crab fries, Todd?
Making fun of me.
Yes, we are.
Crabby fries,
Yeah.
Bright
6
Eyes.
hours.
Crabby
Just gonna
fries.
remind everybody.
Congratulations.
Crabby fries. My beautiful
point, I
Jillian.
will review my
Jillian telephoned me at 2 in the afternoon on Friday and says, do you want me to come up this weekend? I said, sure. And she says, well, I'll leave in a few minutes. I said, what? She got here in time for the 9 o'clock show, so she left about 5 or 4:30. You had all the traffic to go through. That must have been miserable. It looks like we've got a new bid.
No. Yep.
Jason and the Argonauts?
Yes, Jason and the Argonauts.
Okay, Jason's the high bidder at 185.
The Argonauts 90.
Yes.
185. And once again, 2 complete boards. It looks like just one ROM is missing.
And Jano,
And it is done.
congratulations.
Jan, you are the winner. Thank you. I hope one or both boards work. If you put the missing chip in that, it would be great.
Tin Man says that you have crabs, and I think he means that we're going to have crab fries.
Yes.
At Chicky and Pete's.
Now you can do these.
Okay, now we're ready. Tammy, how's everything coming?
All good.
Did-
The front door won't unlock, so somebody can help me with that.
Yeah, we can.
We will deal with that. Did
do-
everybody
Wait, let's
leave?
pause the stream.
Yes.
Did everybody have a good time?
Let's all go up front.
Was there any food left?
No,
Wow.
no pizza left.
You're not on right now, Todd.
Everything went.
I want Mr. Camera on.
Sodas.
Good.
And there's some tomato pies I put in the refrigerator.
Nice.
Oh, good. Perfect. We'll
Good. I'll
combine
eat that
them
around
and put in one.
Thursdays.
All right.
T.A. Kasky says, hello, Tammy.
With the poison strawberries.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a
PC
minute.
No.
I
Roms.
want Run Conclave
Roms.
for me. Please.
Hold on, let me take
And Tony Darkstar.
Tammy, here we go. We're going to run you now.
Alrighty.
Tony Darkstar, I am missing the cheesecake tonight.
All right, turn off our turn off the mic.
Have a conclave, lock the doors tight. Let's have a conclave. Sister Agnes, don't forget your habit. Let's have a conclave. I wanna have a conclave, vape, lie, vote. Let's have a conclave. We're gonna deceive and vote and lie and vote. A conclave is a meeting for finding a new pope. Smear campaigns and men who are vain and votes in envelopes. And though we walk the turtle and share a password or two, light that cig, heaven forbid, we're sequestering for you. Conclave, live go, Tucci, row row.
Here, poke your face in.
Live go, Tucci, row row. Refine, you're so fine, let's have a conclave.
Bye, everybody. I'm leaving.
Bye, Tabby.
See you later.
So,
I'm very proud of my daughter. My beautiful daughter. Now let me tell you, I got my first
scheduled music.
nasty comment about from Friday night's video. They were outraged that we're making fun of the Pope and how dare us. And next thing you're going to do, we actually said we're going to make fun of gay people and we're going to make fun of the Muslims. And he just twisted this whole
Tony
thing.
Darkstar says that was me.
So
nice, Tony.
I did my favorite thing I like to do. I hit the delete button.
Well, here's the thing. If that's what they think and that's what they're upset about, they haven't watched us before. We're equal opportunity offenders.
you hate everybody.
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, Tammy wrote all the lyrics, and it was based on the movie, okay? And that's what happens at a conclave. And to me, I think we all, you learned something about what the hell a conclave is. I didn't know what it was. I did not see the movie. Did you see the movie?
I read the book and saw the movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
I saw the movie.
Hello, Tammy. How did you come up with the Conclave song and why? Bit of an unusual concept of a song. It's a remaster of another song, but I can't think of what it is.
Oh, it's in Tam. By the way, Tammy's only had like 100 views on that, and it's now like 1,200 views.
And they're all from this
Yes,
stream.
they're all from yes. And hello, Casey. Wonderful to see you tonight.
And it
Hope you
looks
had a
like hello, Tammy.
fabulous
Haven't you
shift
come
today.
up?
Oh, you sounded fantastic.
The name of the song is on her video. So if you go on Tammy's
I've lost a
website,
subscriber because
her
of that.
her website actually she has a YouTube channel. One of her videos has like 10 million
start the countdown?
views.
I
And
know,
I
Chuck,
didn't
we
show
were
anybody.
ahead of schedule.
This idiot has it.
We
This
have a half hour to get through the remaining items. Let's do this.
yeah, I'm busy now. Can you prop Mr. Door open?
Nope.
He's gone. Okay. You're going to get Berserk ROMs. You are also going to get
what he said.
Intruder
the
alert.
Great
Intruder
Guns.
alert.
There's a whole bunch of Great Gun ROMs. Great Guns I never played. And then there's one Cubert. There's a whole bunch of Great Guns. And they're going to have a conclave in a week.
Oh.
So there's going to be a conclave. So
Trying to get you to move
anyway,
on.
she loved the movie very much, and she wanted to do her own song. Anyway, there they are. Start the countdown.
Do you have the guns? 4 great guns?
The Great Guns, I thought I never saw the game.
Wasn't
It's a
that one of
Stern.
those old shooters with the rifles?
It was a
attached to
video
the
game.
chains?
It was a video game.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I don't know. Never had
should.
one.
And so we can put a counter in so that they can do exclamation point something and it'll increment the counter.
I like
Oh.
Yeah, I
All right.
we can do that.
Well, that'd be neat. Galaxian, you're the high bidder, and you won.
You do it.
Yeah.
So, Berserk, you're going to be able to do a conclave with all these chips. So,
Whatever that means.
oh. Anyway, let me get them out of the way. Thank you very much.
All right, we have
I
a
hope
bang.
I hope you guys are make. Really hope all of you are going to make money with these
Oh,
because
Casey, you're a sweetheart.
that's
Same
the
back
deal.
at you, babe.
Some of the chips may be in the wrong
Hey,
bags.
Todd, in the chat,
As long as they stay
Buzzkill
together, we're
says
good.
it's a Stern game with 2 gun stocks on it, made to look like an old EM.
Oh,
Yeah, so
okay.
that's what I thought it was.
In all these years, I never saw one. But here's the real funny thing: I've had the monitor glasses. I've had 2 or 3 monitor glasses, but we never junked one.
Oh, by the Chuck, one of those ROMs may have fallen into Todd's lap.
No, it was actually it was just a label.
Oh, schmutz.
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to reach in here and see if it's
Nope.
there? Okay, now. All right. That's my screaming goat. Now, listen, this is important. Turn on
I
Mr.
think it's
Camera,
public domain. We
please.
should have that as a.
No,
Mr. Camera?
Tony
A
Darkstar
button in
points
the
out
sound
he
deck.
knows a woman named
Stream it.
Guns. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Some of us get the reference.
Another great super chat from Stringer Films. She made it because she definitely wanted to.
USA! USA!
My daughter can do anything she wants. All right, listen, this comes with the installation kit.
Somebody
Another
take this away from
collector came up with this. This is like a booklet on programming, but we've already mounted everything. This was in a
Whoa,
game
no, we haven't.
we took
Maybe
trade
you
in.
did.
Now, what they did is it got a new color ROM here, and then it got this daughter board, and then this ROM, and then it's running all the other hardware is the same. And this is a terrific game. By the way, can you cock the camera a little so we can see? I was just hoping that we had a picture on this stupid game. I'm so pissed.
Why?
Okay. Well, I'm upset because it's not
Are
working.
you so upset you could scream?
Now, here's the deal with this. This is what happens with the 96 and 1.
No.
Now it
Galaxian,
comes right.
don't
Now
give me
here's
dumb
the
ideas.
deal. I put now the game. Most of the games are on free play. So technically, if you hit the start button, see what happens. Now you use the joystick. There are 96 games in here. There is, in fact, though, Pengo is also in here because it ran almost the same hardware. And also, there's another, and then it'll load the game, and then you put credits on it. So some of your games, you will have to put credits on it to play them. If you hit the start button, does it
PCB
start?
Junkie has a question.
There we go.
Could you quickly go through the list of games?
No.
Quickly.
It was on. It was on there.
Wait a minute. I bumped this. I bumped the sound thing.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Well, I'm trying not to.
Does Todd come with it to hold the Vine connector?
So
He
that's
probably does.
it.
Yeah.
That's included.
You pay him enough, he'll come to your
Okay.
house.
Oh, look at the
And
high
then-
score table it has in there. That's pretty neat.
Yes.
It is pretty
and,
cool.
and
I saw this earlier.
and you have.
Tony Darkstar also knows a woman named Pengo.
So there's a bunch of games
That's
in
everybody.
here.
I
Okay.
go, I go, I.
Alright,
Now,
are we ready to
So
just,
you will love the game. There's super speeds, and some of them they change the characters and what they look like. The colors are different. There's a ton of new mazes. And the most important thing is I have this at the cheapest price I've ever tried to sell a
Show
game
them
like
the
this
price.
at. Can you show us the price? $150, and you will
I think
own
PCB
this
Junkie
board
might take a stab
with the
at that one.
booklet. It is sold
Robbie J.
to Robbie J.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Congratulations,
Wait,
Robbie.
Robbie J. Tucky?
Yes.
Well, my brother's middle initial is W. That's
The
what,
J's silent.
very silent. Okay, we're on the fourth and last page of stuff
Power
to
supplies.
sell. Now, we are running a little behind, but
Oh,
we
no,
are
you're
going to
running
now.
a little behind.
This is important. I want to show you these. These are working 100% Atari power supplies. If you turn on the side camera, Hobbs Grove makes a good point there.
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Hobbs Grove.
Atari crudely marked all their power supplies like this. I wanted to show you. This one's printed in where it says 04, but this one over here, they hand wrote in 04. Wait a minute, where are we? I have to find the camera. Oh, the lens is over here.
Oh, that would
Okay.
explain it.
Lensomatic.
See that right there? And I'm upside down. That's why. You're not okay. See where it says 04? So they have been checked. They were just checked for the voltages, and there is that one there, 04. Okay, they will work on pretty much all of the vector games: Quantum, Tempest, Gravatar, Space Tool, Major Havoc. It'll also work in Food Fight.
Oh!
Who doesn't
Food
love
fight.
food fight?
What about
And
Asteroids
you're
Deluxe?
going to get 2 for one price. Start the countdown. MG something or another has a $30 bid.
MJA 25.
Now, here's the thing. I see people selling these on eBay for $85.
Wow.
Now, some of them are putting new caps in. These do not have new caps, but I think for that price, this is a steal.
It looks
So
pretty
40.
clean,
That
too.
means they're $20 each, and they're working. So this is an opportunity for you to buy one, buy a pair of these, and sell them, and make some money.
But if you miss out on this one, I think there are more right behind
Should
it.
you
But
save one
they're
for Mercedes
different.
for her
I
food fight?
know they're different.
My Mercedes should be buying them.
Chum bucket?
Yes.
She's not on tonight.
No.
This is a big
Yes.
one to miss for
We
her.
have $50 from MJA.
H is silent.
What was that? The H is silent. You piece of crap. That is foul. She would slap you across the face if she heard that.
Todd, your mind is in the gutter. Somebody wrote something about Robert W. Tucky and George W.
Yes.
Bush, and Chuck was saying the H,
H
was
is
silent,
silent.
George
Yes.
H.W. Bush.
Right.
You got to get your mind out of the gutter.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, the
Keep
winner
up.
is Cuda Sales
Scott is.
at 55. Now, we have another set of power supplies.
No, I just said that.
And these are the O2s,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that is correct.
The O2s will work in everything Atari. Everything Atari.
Marble Madness?
Atari of this vintage. Marble
Yes,
Madness.
is not. Right.
But you could probably fit it to work in your Marble Madness.
All right,
You
excellent.
would just have to do massive rewiring.
Perfect.
Now, these are the crudely marked O2s. You'll notice right here, they hand wrote this in, O2. Isn't that, like, weird?
It is.
I mean, it's just
I didn't even know
crude.
writing was invented
But
back
these
then.
are fully populated There was apparently nobody ever used anything over here. This was an unused portion. So your amplifiers, your processors.
That socket was intentionally
and
left
you're going to
blank.
get 2 for one price. It looks like MJ is the high bid.
Look at that.
Once again, these will work in every single Atari game from 1980, including Pole Position, which only uses half of it, right up until 84. So you could put this in the food fight and it would run. It just wouldn't use, it wouldn't have wiring. It'll work in Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, any of them. And Stringer gave us another $2. You want Bangkok flashbacks.
Did someone say Bush?
You're going to win them.
Or am I having Bangkok
Oh, no, wait a
flashbacks?
minute. Dave
Anderson
ripped them off for $65, didn't he? You're supposed to say yes.
Sure, yes.
Okay. All right. So now it looks like, Dave, you are now officially the proud owner.
You are now the father.
AR2s working.
Now, if you were shit out of luck on those,
We have
hold,
one
please.
more set, 01s. The 01s have nothing on one side. The famous 01. Now, these will work in Asteroids, Pole Position, Lunar Lander, Atari Football, Dig Dug, Crystal Castles. Now, here's the deal. Asteroids, you may have to change your plug, but that's the speaker.
yes.
Yes. See right here? Do you see these here? So you may have to change that plug on Lunar Lander and Asteroids because that one had the long plug. I would suggest you buy the Molex square plug and upgrade it because nobody uses the others. Here's to watch Columbo.
That's Kurt, actually.
You may start the countdown. It looks like Dr. Set wants these.
Galaxian points out that technically the OBS isn't on.
Why isn't it on? Why did you turn it off?
Because you would hand away for a second, so I turned it on. Doing something else.
Why do you do this to me?
To torture you.
Oh,
You
Dr.
do.
Zach, congratulations.
I am here to torture you. Did you ever see the TV show The Good Place?
No.
We're
Should
all
I?
demons here torturing
This
you.
is
Technical
true.
difficulty
Okay.
counters at 71.
When is the new season starting?
Alright, hang on.
How about a Miss Pac-Man board?
Alright, so this is sold.
There we go.
Yes.
People were talking about that earlier. Todd,
The
this is a big
doctor has
item.
bought it.
People are excited.
Okay, this is a real Miss Pac-Man board
With the super speed.
that has been modified.
Mark B points out that he would have
This
gone.
lovely creature would turn on Mr. Camera.
Mark B points out he would have paid $500 for those power supplies if the OBS were on.
Oh.
Todd, does that board have the PCB Junkie Miss Pac-Man JAMA adapter?
This is actually Mike's Arcade.
Oh.
PCB Junkie makes them. I can't see the screen because my
The
cameraman.
screen's not on.
It's, oh,
Did you
I
let the
I was
magic
gonna say,
smoke out?
what's that smell?
I do smell something.
That's why I said, what's that smell?
Let me see.
Is it that board?
We have it
Or
on right.
That smell.
We have it on right. This is.
Oh, great, Chuck. No.
Oh, this is getting real hot. What's the? There's nothing on the screen.
No? Screen's blank.
Uh-oh.
Stringer Films, another $2.
I can't see the screen, so it doesn't make
Well,
any
it's not
difference.
powering up.
Okay.
Mark B says it smells like a enclave.
Well, it was working. Oh, this. All right. This is off. Take this off the list
Okay.
because I can see. This is what was burning.
Knocking the board off.
Yeah, I'll have to. Here's what the problem is. I'll have to have them fix this. No, I'm
Somebody
very
may have
pissed
smashed
off
that.
because
Oh,
this,
yeah, I can totally smell that now.
they, these guys, they kind of fucked this up.
Whoa.
Well, I'm annoyed because it's not like we have a lot to do here, and these people screw up.
Well, Paul points out that smell was me. Sorry.
I prefer this one. Wet dog in leather? Question mark?
You got it?
Let me see if I can get it back in, but this will have to be in another auction. So we're going to pass this,
Got it.
and we're going to go to the next item.
Tony says.
All right.
What is next? Narc. Hold, please.
Okay, we're up to the NARC boards. Okay.
This is what I have.
Okay.
That's 35. That's 36. That's 37.
Okay.
What
See
are
if
the-
it's under. Oh,
I don't see them.
all right. No, that's not it.
No. Did somebody pull them?
No.
I just realized that was sitting there and didn't realize there were no boards with it.
I love this response. More
All this is sold. Everything on both the
Okay.
top. So this has all been down here.
He was Galaxy talking about the.
So where'd the NARC boards go?
He said
That's
more
actually
raw
good.
I thought Michelle had
That's
them.
good, Galaxian.
Well, we did not check these. We should have gone.
Well,
one
no,
by
we
one.
Oh, wait a
did check
minute,
them
it's
to make
going-
sure everything was there, but the tag was literally sitting on the shelf.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
Well,
Oh my God, good.
Do not
There's a reeks of
let the
fire over
magic
here.
smoke out. Do not let the magic smoke out.
I don't think they're there. This was all here previously.
it was
Yeah.
okay. I was. Yeah, these were on the table,
Yes.
but somebody wanted to see pictures of the NARCs.
Did she take them over and take pictures? Want me to see if they're on her desk?
Yeah, I guess we could
Just
look,
another
but
great TNT
the problem is the sticker's not there.
We're here for the entertainment.
And
Stringer Film says, ask the narc what happened to that board.
Mark B is saying, look under the rat, under the mouse nest.
that's queer.
Smoky leather.
I don't see. Can you put this in? Can you combine everything and put them in one box? All right, we're gonna look over here.
I don't see
The
them.
NARC boards have disappeared.
I don't see them. No. Displays.
No, from the backing options, you have to thumb drive out. Are you guys ready to sit back down so I can?
Yeah.
Oh, we're ready to sit
yeah.
down.
Yeah, we'll just do invisible NARCs. Yeah, we'll just do it real quick. Are you ready to sit back down?
That's
don't worry
everything
about
that's
it.
sold.
We'll
I
just
brought
sell
all
something
that
we
back
don't
in,
have.
So nothing is moved.
Nerf gun. Alan, where's the Orlick? Let's get these guys back in their seats. Really a flash.
Ah, let's just sit back, and maybe the boards will float on the fucking table. Oh, I didn't say that.
It's just going to appear out of thin air. We don't have to worry about how the world was selling anyway and ship an empty
Leave
box.
here in 12 minutes, people. We're at item 34 out of 41.
What's another word for shut up?
Oh!
Jillian, I have a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
All right, maybe just while the search is happening, are we able to move one item forward and then return
Yes,
to
we
that
can
item?
we can move forward and return
We can
back.
certainly move forward, and then
And
I'll
then
just.
we'll continue the
and then
search
I
while
will
you
shut down.
Yeah.
Here, Todd, you sit, you pitch the next item,
Well,
and I
I-
will continue the search.
Yeah, but I would be more inclined
Well,
to know what
is
we're
it
looking,
you're looking for? Right now we're on 34. That NARC sign's right there.
Yeah, great. Where are the boards?
It was
Gotta be around there somewhere.
no. The sign with the NARC thing was on the shelf. It was literally taped to the shelf,
Taped to the shelf. It's
Yes.
not taped to-
which is why I usually go through and check every one to make sure they're there. And I saw the tag and was like, fine, it's at the bottom,
35 is,
no big deal. But didn't realize it was attached to the shelf.
Working.
Okay, here. Plug that one in, and we'll go to the Strike Force, and I'll see if I can.
You can smell it.
Can imagine.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know. And I don't see them anywhere. All this stuff was here.
All right, Jillian, is anything happening on the television screen there?
Pac-Man.
Oh.
Well, I don't.
Did you blow the fuse in this?
Nope, that's not them.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't plug it in yet.
Oh, the light is on.
Yeah, you're getting power to it, but this screen's not coming up.
Turn that camera over so I can see it.
Now came up.
There you go.
No.
Oh, we got some ROMs. Stuff's turning green. Good.
Yeah,
Well, I guess we'll have to skip
the narcs.
the narcs. I don't know
Where
what
they
happened.
I don't
I'll
see
check
them
in that
anywhere.
woman's area.
But what? Do
Well, there were two. I think there were two boards.
right. There are two. Do Strike Force, and I'll keep looking.
Yeah,
Strike Master.
well,
Loading right now.
I just don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Give me the OBS.
Okay. Okay? Now this game, I got really rattled here. We've had the board's not running. I'm really upset. Of course, it's better, and we're showing the work. I love it when people sell stuff and they say, "It was working 5 years ago." Then you get it, and it's not working.
That's a blitz.
Well, everything used to work. Okay, here's the Defender board. Look at that. This is such a nice game, and I never saw one before. Now, this runs on a separate soundboard, which we don't have. So this is a very rare game. So they said it's like a Defender. Excuse me. Anyway, go ahead and start the bidding.
Get started.
So I would think, since it's JAMA, you would have to rustle up a soundboard, but I'm going to guess that the soundboard is going to be similar to Super High Impact and High Impact. And maybe you can find it. There was definitely none with the box. So these were thrown in a box of Williams stuff. Now, it doesn't use these ROMs, even though they have, looks like new sockets, but I see everything on the screen, and when we put credits on it, does it move? Does it seem to move? Oh, you can start the countdown. Yeah, when you hit the joystick, do the guys move?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's playing. So it is playing.
No, big,
And,
12 by 20.
There. It looks neat. It's very rare. Rick is the high bidder. It looks like Rick won it for $210. I just don't know what happened. We've had all these games fail. That's eSWAT.
Yep.
That's missing a chip.
Yep.
But it did sell. Rick, you're the buyer.
Congratulations.
I tried this again to see if somehow. Oh, the graphics are moving. On the.
This is it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Go.
36.
So these graphics are actually
36.
moving on this. This is that.
It looks like Bagman.
This is the Bagman.
That is Bagman.
But they weren't moving before. I'm just so annoyed.
All right, but we're on to
Anyway,
Marvin's
well,
Maze.
Marvin's Maze it is.
I keep trying. Anyway, we're up to Marvin's Maze.
Hey, Todd, PCB Junkie suggests cranking up the voltage if you're able to. I don't know if
I
you
did.
can adjust. Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, no luck.
It almost, but it loaded fine. I remember, it went through a test screen and then popped on, and we could hear the game playing. Mr. Backman, I turned the volume
just
up and
checked
down.
there.
That worked.
All right, but we're selling Marvin.
We are up to Marvin. Marvin does not plug in. Marvin, somebody took this right out of a cabinet. It wasn't us.
Spaghetti.
But I did check. The board is, with other pictures, board is fully complete. The harness, unmolested. So they basically, you'd have to figure out the power requirements. That is the power plug for sure. That's your power plug for sure. Okay, and then you have to look, and then I guess figure out where all the wires go. Somebody unmercifully removed it from the game. That's definitely the video plug. And here's the other video plug.
Starting timer.
Yeah, start the timer. So Marvin's Maze, I would think since it came out with the harness and everything that it worked. But I don't know. The countdown's not starting?
Yeah, countdown's not starting. Hang on, let me refresh my browser.
Todd, while Jillian's working the clock, I'm going to say something that's going to make your night. Your friend Chris Franchi says you turn up the volume and the voltage in his pants.
One night in Bangkok. My beautiful Krez. And his beautiful artwork.
Yeah,
What's his new game?
His artwork is magnificent, especially Evil Dead. But
Evil Dead.
But Beatles, Batman '66,
Yeah, we all have
Guardians
our
of the Galaxy, Elton John,
Yeah,
Godfather.
Evil Dead is very nice.
The man's
Chris,
done
but
nothing in this
you,
industry,
You
clearly.
we have favorites. We
And
have Franchi favorites.
He's
don't
announced we will not see him on Friday at Pinfest. He's not coming.
I'm not either.
Oh.
They won't give me free. They won't give me free admission. He wants the $20 to get in. So the hell with that.
Jeez.
I am not going. He says my videos are crap, and nobody watches them.
That's ridiculous.
He says he
No,
does.
Pinfest, at
He
Pinfest.
does better videos in his sleep.
And by the way, what you missed at last year's Pinfest, I think you were out of town, I don't remember where you were, but maybe Disney, they started accepting credit cards for admission. So I was actually able to get in without having to borrow from somebody in line. Worked out great.
That worked out good. Well, it'll be packed this year, I'm sure, because they're showing. We will have King Kong on our floor probably before they show it at
nice.
Pinfest. And Dunes are on their way, too. We're going to be getting some of the first Dunes. So you'll be able to play them at TNT. We have a winner yet?
No.
Oh, that's right. You can't get the countdown to start.
Countdown won't start. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I'm resetting something.
Todd, there were a lot of flattering comments for you in the chat. Chris Franchi says, no red carpet means no Franchi and no Todd. And your beautiful Tony says his pants are around his ankles right now.
Tony.
Stringer Films points
Now,
out. I
let
bet
me
he
tell
didn't
you,
lose
that's.
his narc
Let me
boards.
tell you though, you got to understand, that is a Kurt saying, pants down at the ankles. That is my Kurt. He came up with that. Do you know Kurt has been working for me for 43 years?
Your birdling?
Yep, he's 60 years old.
I was going to say, he's not 70.
He's 60 years old. I keep hoping my bag man will come in.
Bag!
My sale has been a complete disaster.
It's been fun.
Complete disaster.
It's been fun.
But
We
Tom,
can't
set
find a
record,
set
though,
of
the technical
boards.
difficulties
The
count there is at
Pac-Man doesn't
86
work.
now.
This stupid board worked fine, and now it doesn't. It's a series of disasters.
It is.
But it's been entertaining.
Have you? Didn't he say that in Gladiator? Have you been entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not
Well,
entertained?
what's your chair didn't break today?
Oh, careful! I do have the clip of you falling in the back.
Yeah, Chuck pushed me.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
You.
Everybody know we know the site's not.
Keep it up.
Jillian's trying to figure out why the thing is frozen.
It's probably the same reason the narc boards disappeared.
I have a suggestion. Back.
Memory, I think the database just locked up for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Can you go back to lot 35?
Let's just punt.
Can't do
We'll
anything.
do it next month.
Oh.
Remember we were way ahead? Now it's top of the hour. We still have
Okay,
like 90
Jillian
items
is still
left to go.
working on it. I wonder what happened.
It'll only take a second.
Okay, so she's working on that, and we are still.
The database service connector went offline for the stuff, and I'm trying to redo it right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try resetting Narc. Bagman.
Tony Darkstar. Tony Darkstar points out it's 2 minutes to Colombo.
Oh.
And
That's
Andrew
right,
Lang says,
8:59.
good evening, everyone. Call customer service, Todd. And Slippin' Jimmy says, the thing is frozen?
Yeah, no, we are completely frozen at the moment.
Let it go, let it go. I'm
Paul
at
points
one
out-
with the earth and sky.
He's having a blast
Let
in
it
his
go,
pants.
let it go.
I mean, I can.
Todd is
next time?
officially melting down, everybody.
Why don't we just do this?
Totaled.
It's gonna take a
Zuh.
Yeah,
All right,
but
let's
if
just
you
start
reboot
over.
it, we may go offline.
Let's go back
No,
to
we're not gonna go offline. No, I'm rebooting the server.
Database server?
let's go
The
back to
server,
item one.
Okay. So,
We should start the show all over again.
oh, everybody's hungry
Maybe it'd
too.
be better the second
Can
time
you
around?
check and make sure the outside door is locked?
Sure, I'd be happy to
And
do
then
that.
take down the sign that says that the door is open. Come on in.
All right, I will do
The
that.
second door.
And the front,
I'll
the
remove
bar needs to be
anything that
done.
looks inviting
I don't know
or
if you can
welcoming
do the bar.
to a
I can do it.
potential video game or pinball.
Yes. By the way, our next. Oh, can you show right now? Can you?
God's special digital
Okay.
clock.
Can you do me a
chiming.
favor? While that's rebooting, can you show them the slide from the next show?
Yeah, where is it?
Uh,
It's right here, isn't it?
Yes, there it is. So there's the next show, June 1st. So it's a month away, June 1st. We didn't want to do it the week before. That's Memorial Weekend. We're hoping you'll all join us. And I want you to look at the faces here in the picture. You will never again see faces like this.
They are frozen just like
And
the database.
that Pac-Man is in fact the Pac-Man that you see on the desk. It looks like I stuck that Pac-Man in,
It
but
does.
it isn't. It isn't. How is that possible? Oh no, it is right. Yeah.
Yep.
It does have the blue eyes, so that's the one you see changing color. Actually, there's one more thing you can do. Can you run? Turn that one off, Jillian. And I want you to play a video. Go up. It's going to say Pam. Is it? Oh. Wait a minute. Not coffee. Keep going. Keep going. There it is. RevX. All right. Here's the video we made with Pam, and I want you to turn my mics off. From Bally Midway.
What are you doing? I thought you wasn't working. You're sitting back here.
I do that with all the videos. Frank, tell her. Don't I do that with all the videos?
Yes, we torture all the viewers.
You working?
But sweetheart. Oh. This is my lovely wife, Pam. Careful. My lovely wife, Pam. And she...
That's not my fault.
Oh, I have to do that. People expect that.
I saw that.
What? How did you see
You
that?
smart butt. I have eyes in the back of my head.
Oh,
now get to work.
And elsewhere too, I'm sure.
Oh, get to work.
My beautiful wife. Well, let's get back. Anyway,
Okay, am I
Revex.
good? Can I leave?
you can leave.
That's fine.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now
Now, get out!
20 bucks to make them leave. I'll double that.
I'll double your money if they can win twice. Let's go here.
Now,
We
get out!
we can't make them bleed. There's no jukeboxes in here right now.
My
Well,
beautiful
that
wife.
went well, and we miss Pam.
Yes, we do
every
miss her.
day.
She's been gone now for quite some time, and
So we are
she
on
passed away on
36
December
still.
3rd.
I'm starting the counter.
So actually, on May 3rd, she'll be gone 5 months.
And the counter's not gonna
We do
start
miss
until
her.
this refresh.
Okay, now she's going to start the counter, and we are on Marvin's Maze. Sadly, we're running over,
That's all right.
but it's the way it is. So,
Now if I resend the counter,
okay, counter. Now we are taking. Okay, Cazella's Arcade had put in a $60 bid.
Yep.
So if anybody else wants to bid now, folks, this is the time to bid. Nope, it looks like Cazella. No, PCB is in it.
No.
See, PCB must have put 70. I saw 65 jump up briefly.
Well, Cazella's Arcade
Cazella's
is now
at
at
100. And you're getting the full harness. I think it's been in a box for 30 years, 25 years, who knows. Upstairs, Kurt found all these. That's where we found all the other boards.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so a lot of these boards, we had the Narcs. Well, we can't find them. But anyway, you can see we're still hunting. We have 10 seconds left. We have a new bid. This is Mohega at 125. He's a new bidder.
He is.
We have some new bidders. Remember, I'm going to send you all bills later. It all calculates electronically, the shipping and everything. If it turns out that the shipping is less after we pack and ship it, we will give you a refund. So you will always never pay more than the shipping price we give you. And we always most of our things ship UPS. That seems to be the cheapest way now.
Casella's got it.
Casella's got it for $130. Thank you
Congratulations.
very much, young man.
Whew, that was a struggle.
Well, Jillian has rebooted the computer, and now we're up to burger time.
Yes, we are.
We have a nice burger time board that is working. God, I hope 100%. It
Beautifully.
was earlier. If you listen carefully, you'll hear the original boot.
I'm hoping it boots up like Narc.
I did. If you can turn Mr. Camera. Good. So
Jillian,
it's loading in
OBS,
the program.
Please. And thank you.
Here we are. And then... that's not... anyway, here's the board here. Now look, here's an interesting sticker. This was, in fact, tested by Eldorado... Not Eldorado... yeah, I think it's Eldorado sticker. Right there.
Can't see.
This is Joe's board. I found this, Burger Time, and the board is running. Jillian, if you hit the start button, and I'll give you this camera, and then I will adjust the brightness and the color.
Okay, I've never played Burger Time. What do I do?
Well,
How do I make burgers?
you're at the, you need to go
roll
up.
over the food items and then move them down
you need
a
to
level.
go up, but you have to avoid those foods that are chasing you.
Yes.
The board runs fine. It looks like we have a $200 bid on by Bodine. He's back.
Bodine's in
His
the
first
house.
bid for the weekend.
And you're the star. You're Peter Pepper.
Yes, but by the way,
can throw
Phil,
pepper
yes,
at
we are using a PCB junkie adapter right now.
That's right. PCB very kindly supplied us with a boatload of jumpers.
Jeff,
You can order them. My Jeff is here?
look, the Arcade Hollywood.
Burger Time rocks. It does, really.
Yes, it does.
It's a wonderful game, and Jillian's playing it for the first time, and she's having fun.
Cheers. She may bid on this, as a matter of fact.
So you try to drop the stuff on top of.
I figured that out. But
Now your pepper button, you can throw pepper into the eyes.
Yeah, so you push.
Yeah,
that's why you're called
one
Peter
of those
Pepper.
buttons.
What up,
You
I
Jeff?
do that while I'm holding this.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it does. You need a pinky shot.
Tony Darkstar says we have a Columbo update. Dick Van Dyke just murdered someone. Columbo is on the case.
Oh, that's got a great ending.
That does have a good one. That's the clock one.
Dick Van Dyke, I love his Dick Van Dyke is so great at the end of that because he.
The one with the clock.
That's right, the clock.
Yep.
Columbo, and I love it when Dick Van Dyke says, "You purposely
Yep.
reversed
Did that on
that
pur-
picture."
Yep.
And Columbo, what did Columbo say? Nothing.
Yep.
He didn't say yes, I did. He said nothing. And oh my gosh,
It's a
he
great,
was in
great
trouble. Great
ending.
episode.
It's a great ending.
Great ending.
Stringer
Anyway,
Phil's
there it
is
is.
correct.
Stringer. Bodine is the high bidder at
2
220.
seconds. Jano jumped in at 225.
Jano jumped in. We are ready for you to turn off the OBS. So here's the board set. It's as clean as a whistle. You will get this wonderful board. It's got a factory repair. I guess I won't call it a repair, but the jumpers. This was the sync jumper on the back.
Oh, right.
My beautiful Jeff, you're late. Jeff,
But
when
he's
is
here.
your video coming? Jeff is working on a wonderful video.
Well, Jano got it at 225.
Jano, thank you very much.
Tom, we got a super chat from Stringer Films. $2. I bet Columbo could find those narc boards.
I don't know what happened to them.
That was a good one.
It wasn't that good.
No, wait. It really wasn't because, now, hang on a second. Columbo was a homicide detective. Todd would have to kill somebody first before Columbo would look for the narc boards.
Okay, let me tell you what we have here.
38.
We are up to the 3 Nintendo boards. Now, I'm going to show you what we have.
Jeff
We
said,
have-
I'm sorry, Todd. Jeff said his video is coming Monday at 2 p.m.
And what's the title of the video, Jeff? Arcade
It's
Hollywood.
called Jackpot Rules by Arcade
Oh,
Hollywood.
then it's
There
gonna
it
be a
is.
short video.
iRobot 1984 for the Reimagine. You got to tune it in. Unfortunately, I'm not in any of it, am I, Jeff?
Not yet.
Creep. Jeff has some great videos. Jeff produces videos that show gameplay, and they're marvelous. I mean, you really get into it because Jeff does what no one else does. He tells you what he's doing while he's playing the game. Everybody else just blindly plays the game, and you get zero because I guess they're concentrating on playing the game. But Jeff's mind is very analytical, and he can play the game and tell you what the hell he's doing. And I think that's pretty
why he's
good.
Arcade Hollywood, not Arcade Southampton.
All right, listen. Here's what we got.
Chuck is calling
who's
Columbo
calling?
right
I'm
now.
trying to find the narc boards.
Oh. All right. Jillian is going to snap on Mr. Camera. We found this in a Nintendo box. It said Donkey Kong. These are VS games. This looks like, see, it says Program 1, Program 2. I have no idea what this is. PPU. It has all the little fingers on the back, and they're all in good shape. Now, we also have an RBI baseball. This is a Nintendo kit you plugged into the VS board, but these two chips are missing.
Oh.
Now, here's the deal. In the same box was this here. The legs are bent on this, and I don't know whether this went to this board or to the TKO.
Pardon me, Todd. We have breaking news
Go
from
ahead.
Franklin.
Late
Frank,
breaking news.
where did you find them? In front of the fan. They were washed. Okay. We'll do the narc. No. Okay. Yes.
We'll go
Okay.
back to
We'll go back.
So anyway,
Good job,
9,
Frank.
Frank
8.
found the narc.
Wait a minute, I noticed weird boards in front of the fan. Maybe that's
My beautiful
Good point.
Frank. Well, we have
Frank saved the day.
Exxon 890 is at 130. You're going to get all three.
Snickers bar.
I'm going to wrap this up so it doesn't get you. I'm hoping you can straighten the pins. You have to solder a pin to this. We don't know whether it goes to RGB or TKO. Oh, that sound you heard
130
was
bucks.
my daughter getting home. That was my Ring camera.
Which daughter?
This would be Tamakin's.
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to go back.
Chuck,
you wanna go
Tony
back?
Darkstar
Yeah, let's
says
go
John
back.
Williams is on the phone for you.
I'm sorry.
What item number are we going back to?
34.
3,
Okay,
4.
these were being washed, and okay, so we have the narc boards. Okay, these were being washed. Look at the ROMs on these.
Oh, man.
Narc was the first Williams medium resolution game. It may have been the last one, too.
Might have been.
And we only have these two boards. This is the amplifier because it was stereo. Okay.
Stereo.
And this would be the soundboard. This was a whopper of a game. People went bonkers for this game, bonkers. And you can start the countdown.
Yep. Ritter Greg 7 is our current high bidder at 175.
That's an unusual name, Ritter Greg 7 at
gmail.com.
So he is the high bidder at 175 for the two boards. We have no idea what the status is, whether they work. To me, that would indicate another board, wouldn't it?
It would suggest
So
it to
there
me,
may
but
be a third board with this. I don't remember. So, but you're going to get these two boards.
Ritter Greg.
There was not a third board in the box. That I know.
Ritter Greg 7 is going to get them shortly. It's there at 275. And did I see Aaron Klinger just subscribed to the channel? That is awesome. Just popped up in the corner there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Where does it? How does
It was here and it disappeared in the corner.
Oh,
bottom
okay.
right corner.
Good.
So
we have
Aaron,
a new.
Thank you.
Yes,
We're
welcome, Aaron.
approaching 2,000. Thank you very much. We have it sold at 275.
Woo! Congrats.
We have. What's interesting, as a lot of you know,
So what lot are we going back to now?
we're up.
39.
39, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try this
For
Fagman
Ms.
one more
Pac-Man.
time.
Are we still on time?
No.
No.
We were supposed to end at 9.
Yeah, we're 14 minutes over.
All right, I'm gonna try this board again. Is it jumbled on the screen?
I see nothing on the screen.
Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, wait a minute. Turn it back on. Okay. It comes up You see the colored. Give me that. Here, turn it off and on.
And then smoke comes out of the back. Oh.
Oh, I have the brightness too low.
You might have the brightness. There you go. Brightness.
Oh.
All right, color pattern.
That's much better.
Yeah, it's still the same. We could try to sell this because I'm not going to try to fix it.
Okay, but what item number is that?
Bagman.
What item number was
You had the Bagman right here?
Right now.
Number 12.
We're going to go to 12 now, and we're just going to sell this board.
All right.
Now, here's the deal. We already have a lot of bids, but the board was not running. Now, is Mo Hege there?
At
Well-
$85.
At $85. Are you here, Mo Hege? Because you put in a bid.
Can we clear out the bids and start over? Should we?
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
The thing. Mohega is here.
Okay.
Mo Hege, are you still willing?
Mahiga is here, yes.
Okay. Are you
here.
still willing to pay 85 and we'll just continue the bid? If not, we can back your bid out, and then we can go to the next one, the next lower one. I don't know what else to do.
It says I'm here
I'm here, and yes.
and yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
All right, so
You're-
I'm going to.
So we're going to go
make it
back.
green.
I swear to God this board worked and I played it. I have no idea what happened.
And DJ here says maybe the board needs to be washed.
Well, the board doesn't
All
look
right,
burnt,
so,
but anyway.
it's on green. I'm going to start the countdown.
Okay, so here's the countdown. Can
Mohega
you
has it for 85.
can you actually, while the auction's running, can you change the wording? It just says jumbled picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How do you spell jumbled?
jumbled. So anybody else want to bid more than 85? And Mohega, so it looks like Mohega, you're going to be getting
Congrats.
the board. It is sold. Thank you very much, Mohega. I'm really aggravated. By the way, PCB Junkie sells the JAMA board. See, it says Bagman, and Bagman was a unique game, so it only was this one game. I was
We're now on
curious.
39.
39. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah, we have two things to go, and then the giveaway.
Pac-Man Jam.
Open. I wonder if
Yes.
somebody. I have a question. What do those two things say on that jumper? Whether somebody was rude and changed it.
Upright and cocktail.
Oh, okay. That would have nothing to do with it. Okay, we have an interesting board to show you.
Camera over.
Well, first, I'm going to show you the board. This is a little board. It's a Miss Pac-Man board. I can hear the amplifier. Okay? But that sound you hear is what you see on the screen.
Sound is what you see.
Hit the
Is there a
start button.
locust in that board?
Is there credit on it? Can
Yes.
someone credit me up?
All right, hit the play button. There we go.
I don't know
Oh.
which button these buttons.
Okay, so does the board look clean or does it have jumbles in it?
It is a little
Clean-ish.
wiggly,
Yeah.
but
It's wiggly.
good.
And the wiggly, I think, could be that sound. So it's a little
Maybe.
wiggly.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I don't know whether it's got something to do. I don't know. But,
It's got some noise.
yeah, see that wave? Yeah, it's like a noisy picture. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
sounds like, that's what it sounds like when I put my finger on the amplifier.
But Tim Man is willing to give us $35 for it, so
Yep,
we can start
so-
the countdown.
Yes, the countdown has started.
Yes.
Because we're almost out of time.
Galaxians at
Remember,
$40.
in 2 times, we're almost ready for the giveaway.
Almost.
A week's flux
A week
crapacity.
flux capacity. Crap.
Galaxian, I think you're going to be the winner at $40 for this tiny little board. It's a fraction of the size of the Mrs. Pac-Man board, and it looks like you won.
Come on, baby.
It is sold to Galaxian.
All right, now we're going to need the OBS.
We are, because the last item of the night is a wonderful item that was donated by my beautiful Tony. And it is this Coors Light sign. Now, I want to show you something that you're going to learn tonight. There's 2 kinds of neon. If you see neon, most of the neon you see, the whole glass tube is that color. But they made a neon called ruby red. I'm going to get real close. Do you see the electricity is in the center? So you see this bead of red inside the glass. So the whole glass is not glowing, just the ruby red. Now light, it's solid. The whole tube is white. You don't see the electricity. So literally, you see the electricity running in this. And you can see it. Your eye will pick up this slight electrical dancing in the tube. It hangs on the wall. It's a commercial grade. It's a newer one.
Yeah, it's definitely
because it's
nice.
got the newer transformer pack. And there's an all.
I
And
agree
there's
about
an off.
that.
Now here's the deal.
It's going to cost a
If
fortune
we
to
ship
send.
this, we're going to put it in a wooden style box. He's going to frame it, and we've been able to send these safely, and we're going to build a case for it. So I'm going to have to charge a little bit of extra money for the case, and then the shipping cost. But then it'll arrive safe and
It's going to
sound.
be expensive, but it'll
Now
be worth
Tin
it.
Man is now. If you're coming to pick it up, Tin Man's the highest bidder. You pick it up. There's no packing and shipping.
Right.
And Tin Man has a couple other things here now, I think. Oh, isn't this his?
I can't remember.
Oh, yeah. Turn it on. I think this is.
Can't
his.
remember whose that is.
This is this amazing motion lamp.
Yes, it is. Well,
See how
Tin
the
Man's
water-
got it at $60.
And the waterfall. I believe that's
Congrats,
Tin
Tin
Man's,
Man.
I think. And it's been sitting there since the last auction. We are now up to the best part of the night. This is the giveaway. If you made any kind of bids, you are eligible to win. Now, the big item of the night, this is something they sell on the website, I think for $20. Tammy and I got this. They gave this away for us to give away. This is if you turn it good, this is an extra large through the roof, the tour from last year, AYG. That stands for...
Are you garbage?
That's
Or
right.
Garbage.
These wonderful, funny guys. They were very kind to Tammy and I, and we filmed an entire episode. Plus, they
if I
did
may.
2 episodes. My sweet wife loved them, where they went to watch the old infomercial. There's 2 actual episodes, and she's called Baskin Robbins. And I never listened carefully, but I can. She said Baskin Robbins, not Baskin Robbins. So if you have a chance to look at the AGI comedy, you'll
Or
love it.
AYG.
Now these are some neat things. We got this Galactic Tank Force hanger. It's like something you could put something
It's
through.
for your keys.
Yeah, it's a keychain.
It's a keychain
Yeah.
for your
It
pin
could
keys,
be.
for your
There's 2 of
TTF.
them.
You can wear them around your neck if you really wanted to.
You got a bell sticker.
This is these young ladies were at the show, and we took one of these. We told them what we're going to do. You also get another Galactic Tank Force keychain. You're also going to get a bells and chimes. Bell, right? Did I say that right?
Yes.
Chimes, yeah. It's really nice. A Barrio challenge.
There you go.
And lastly, the Spooky Pinball Fan Club. I am a fan club member. Now, this has a protective piece of plastic on it to keep it nice. And that will be included. That's a see-through.
Proper job. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate it.
Todd, do
Now-
we know who did the
No,
artwork for
but
Galactic Tank Force?
Proper job. If you put even 1 bid in, you may win. So we are going to... Now, Jillian is running the counter. She's going to show on the screen. You're going to see on the screen the countdown, or everybody's name that put in at least 1 bid. Now, she's going to run this. And there we go. Can you see it better now?
We can see it.
Yep.
Okay.
And you notice your eye will be drawn to your name.
Yes, you will see your name, even though it's flashing across the screen very quickly. You will see your name. We had a lot of people bidding. My God, there's Chuck. Did you put a bid in?
I did.
Yeah, he bought
Okay,
the Pulp
it's
Fiction
now it's
Playfield
trying to
glass
find
cover.
the winner. The winner
64
is
bit.
64-bit.
Off the droid cam so that we can actually see it.
Todd, do we know who
64-bit.
did the artwork for Galactic Tank Force?
I do.
My beautiful Chris.
All right, he has 10
great
seconds.
job.
Christopher
I like that
Franchi.
game.
Well, we'll give him 20. You have to have either won something tonight
64-bit
or
did
be
win.
here.
Didn't they?
But I don't know.
I
Can you
thought
see if
64-bit
64-bit won
won.
anything?
Obviously not.
Oh, because it's awaiting confirmation.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I didn't know you programmed it. Okay.
64-bit was
64-bit.
was in
Bit.
on something right to the end.
We are
Yes.
waiting because if not, we're going to start the countdown.
Can I do yellow again and start the countdown again?
Not yet. We're going to give 10 more seconds. You have to come up in the chat window, or you need to call me.
No, they don't come up in the chat. There's a button on his screen.
Oh,
only his screen.
I didn't know that.
That makes it so he confirms.
Well, confirm it, young man.
Richie Rich points
When
out
did you do that?
When I rewrote the thing 2 years ago.
Oh.
he's not
So
here.
what happens is when it goes green, they're allowed to, if they didn't bid on anything, when it goes green, they're allowed to enter right then. They don't have to bid the entire time. When it's green on this, it allows them to enter the drawing.
Since
It's an enter
64-bit
drawing
is not here,
And
we
then
need to
we
redo
cycle
it.
through them, and they're allowed to enter until the end of that cycle, and then we select a winner.
Okay,
and every time
so
we select a winner, a button comes up on the winner's screen that says, "Hey, I'm
64
confirming,"
is not here.
unless they won something.
Okay, so here we go. All right, put it green. Now that means when she turns the light green, they can put a bid in. Is that correct?
Yeah,
They can enter their name. So if you have not entered a bid,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show Todd. I'm gonna teach Todd because we're already late for dinner. We're not gonna make it to Chicky and Pizza.
no, it says 12 midnight. He said it closes at midnight.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log in so you can see. You ready?
Okay, she's logging in, and now
On
so
my-
everybody,
on my-
if
my
you
iPhone.
haven't made a bid, you're going to have an opportunity to win.
Yeah. Give me one second.
Let's try and drag it out if we can. Maybe another 20, 30 minutes.
That'd be nice.
Wow, what a rotten person!
No, I'm trying to keep people here longer for you. Maybe get some more ad revenue. Throw a couple ads.
Yeah,
in.
There
but
you go.
nobody's buying anything now. Okay,
All right, I gotta log in.
I'm getting bored.
We're all getting bored.
No, we were bored 2 hours ago.
It says must be present to win.
Well, the good news is we're down to 7 viewers, so there's
No,
gonna be
everybody's
a
leaving.
good chance for people to win.
Yeah, but Chuck, it wouldn't
Yep.
be fair if you won.
I can't win. I am not eligible.
No, we're
Sure,
going
Chuck
to
bought an
Chicky
item
and
tonight.
Pete's tonight.
That was-
Hurry up, Jillian.
I'm trying. I don't know why my iPhone is being.
Jillian, can you throw an ad at everybody?
Galaxian, just
I mean,
hold
the easiest way
on,
to do this
because
would be to do it from a web browser that has actual
well,
good internet.
then we don't have to. I
Richie
mean,
Rich says it's
I'm
still
getting-
2025.
Oh God, I want this to end. I'm
know,
tired
yeah,
and bored,
this
and I
thing just
want to
won't
go
end.
home.
Never will end.
I want to go home. She's beating a dead horse. Listen, once again, I will send bills. The program will calculate the shipping automatically,
There's no L in
but you will get money back if it doesn't happen. In other words, if it turns out to be cheaper, you will get money back. We will never bill you more than what you paid for the shipping. Now, Dwayne, of course, the Tin Man, he's probably going to pick it up
Probably.
because that would save him a lot of time.
So Todd, you ready?
Okay.
You get to see this. I'm gonna go
Okay.
green.
Okay, she's going to go green. Here we go. Watch carefully.
And you see, I can enter drawing.
Enter prize drawing. Hit that red button on your screen if you haven't, and type it in, and you can enter the prize drawing. If you slide it over, that I can see the names. Oh, the names aren't up yet.
Right. They don't see them.
Okay, so enter. Oh, Stringer gave me another
So now I'm gonna
box.
go yellow.
Okay, here we go. Here's the yellow.
Here's the timer.
Okay, now here,
Spin around.
so there's probably a few new people.
Right, and while that's going on, nothing's happening here, right?
No, don't hit the button yet. Let it run through. I see.
You have to let the timer run. So timer runs.
Tony, you can't win. Tony, I saw Tony's name up there. That wouldn't be fair.
No,
would
it wouldn't be.
So yeah, Scott
Select
and
winner.
okay, here
Droid.
it goes.
Droid.
Who is
Droid.
Droid?
Now, if I was Droid, I would have 15 seconds now, or whatever it is, and there was a button that would come up here.
Droid, this is your chance because if you don't do it, then
Right, and so once he hits it, it's
okay.
gonna
So
change
Droid,
that
you have to
0
hit buy it now.
to-
Oh, it just changed red. Does that mean?
Yeah, so that the timer's up, so I can reset the timer.
Okay,
and
we're
let
going
him
to
go in
reset the
again.
timer again.
And as Stringer Film points out, as well as Galaxian, that is not the droid you're looking for.
Not the droid you're looking for. So give him another 20 seconds if he doesn't claim
Okay,
it.
you have 13 seconds, Droid. This is it. Droid.
When he hits that
What a creep. He logged off of my stupid show.
What a
I'm going to
creep.
ask Scotty, how many people are still watching?
How
It turned red, so start it
How
again.
dare he not stay for 6 hours?
Start it again.
Shut up.
Start it
Take
again.
Droid's winner
Start.
out.
What? It didn't win.
Mark B says, I agree with Mark B. People will be living on Mars before you give that shirt
Oh, wait a
away.
minute. Why does it say?
Because he didn't claim it.
Right.
So now I picked a new winner. And
Oh, I didn't see the
winner is
thing.
confirmed because he either won something or pressed the button.
Okay, I didn't see the numbers.
So I didn't put the circle animation back up. But
Oh.
I just selected another one. I kicked out the loser and selected a new one.
All right.
Wow.
Good night, everybody.
I got a button to
We'll meet
bypass.
again.
I
Happy
wanted
birthday.
to see all the animation.
Let's have a
Sayonara.
conclave.
Let's
Oh,
not.
before we go, let's have a conclave.
Conclave, one more time. Here we go.
Let's have a conclave. I wanna have a conclave. Lock the doors tight. Let's have a conclave. Sister Agnes, don't forget your habit. Let's have a conclave. I wanna have a conclave. Vape, lie, vote. Let's have a conclave. We're gonna deceive and vote and lie and vote. Vape. A conclave is a meeting for finding a new pope. Smear campaigns and men who are vain and votes in envelopes. And though we walk the turtle and share a password or two, light that cig, heaven forbid, we're sequestering for you. Conclave, live go, Tucci, row row. Conclave, live go, Tucci, row row. Refines, you're so fine, let's have a conclave.
There you go, TNT fam.
Now you know what a conclave is.
I thought that was the
By
best
the way,
way.
the turtle is put back into the pond by Ray Fiennes.
He's so fine.
He carries it back, and that's part of the movie. And that was based on, obviously, the movie. That's Tammy. That was actually the last movie my wife saw at the theater.
I just
Tammy
learned-
and my wife went to see Conclave at the theater.
I thought that
Conclave.
this was the best way to end the show after the TNT family, and we love you guys, put up with all this shit tonight.
Oh, God. And look, now, remember, this week, when the Stern King Kongs come in, as soon as I know I have them in the building, I will put up on your screen a coming soon. In other words, it'll say that the video is going to start sometime. I have to have the games in the building. They're supposed to come. Who knows?
String Films gave you
we
another
will.
$2 super chat.
Thank you, young man. You had a Bangkok flashback, and also we'll be on next Friday, right? Yeah, I think
We will.
there was nothing else planned. And
Technical
then
difficulties counter was broken tonight.
There you have it.
oh,
And Chris Franchi says, let's have a
Database,
Toddclave.
I like that song.
Todd, next Friday, will we be live from Pinfest?
No, I'm not going. You can go.
I will go, so you're not going.
No.
Okay.
Say goodnight, Todd.
Did you have fun? Oh, and wait a minute. Remember, we also have the show July 12th,
Yes.
the Video Game Summit near Chicago.
Featuring Paul.
We will also be walking. Paul Zim will be there, and we will also be going to Galloping Ghost Arcade and Jeremy Fox's arcade, and then there's another one. So we're going to make the rounds, and of course we'll have all the fun we're going to have there. We're going to try to go live at the show. Thank you, Encore. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
The Paul Zim Show in color. Now we're ready. Now I
Good one,
went
Jeff.
back to the Monty Python music for the end. So we are done. Tammy got a lot seen tonight. Thanks again. Everybody say good night.
Good night, TNT fam.
Good night to everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for your bidding and your time tonight.
And your patience. Good night. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.